And I will double check on my own to make sure it's working. I didn't get a notification.
Guess what, folks? Going live! Oh, yeah. We're drinking weird Indian whiskeys tonight.
Super weird stuff.
Some of it nasty. Now, I forgot my phone. I got to go find that.
That could be of importance.
Yeah, so while I'm gone, I think you should pour something.
Oh.
Yeah, you pick.
Okay.
You pick.
All right, then. I will.
I forgot my phone, everybody!
There's nobody here. Oh, no. There's a couple. What's up, party people? So, like Josh said, we're doing Indian whiskeys. We cracked a bunch to record today, and he doesn't know what I'm going to pour, so I'm going to pour this one. Oh, he's back. That didn't take him long at all. What a weird pour.
Okay, good. Started with something decent.
Oh, yeah, I wasn't going to start with the shit. Maybe it'll taste better after we've been drinking. Oh. Hi, Dan! That's what we got right now. Solan. Mohan Meekins Solan, #1 full-bodied malt whiskey. I almost feel like I could put it... No, it won't work.
Sorry.
It's all good.
Bear with me here, folks.
We're bearing. Indian rum? No. Why? What's Indian rum?
Not interested, thanks.
How's the sound today?
Yeah, I
everybody?
should turn off that, eh?
Yeah.
Turn off the exhaust.
So...
Can you guys hear us, or is the exhaust overwhelming?
Yeah, it keeps us warm. And
Because it's minus 37 today.
frigid bullshit.
Like, it was minus 37. It was plus 6 2 days ago, and it's minus 37 today. Bear with me, everybody.
Yes, Dan, you were the first.
There it is. I'm putting it on my profile here, y'all.
We figure we get a few people in. Thanks, Mo. Who's Mo? Mo Osborne.
Who's Mo?
Who's Mo? Sounds fine. Jeez, minus 10 here. Fuck yourself, Ben.
Hey,
Enjoy
Ben.
your warm t-shirt, flip-flop weather.
Hi, Ben. Ty, let's get you cutting.
Okay.
And myself as well. I am smoking a My Father Promesa tonight. And this is on behalf of my good friend Chris from Not Gentlemanly Cigar Smokers. He sent us up these and said do a little review on them. And, of course, we are happy to do that.
It's Matt Osborne.
Oh, Matt! Big Matty! Big Matty! Nice! There, I said it. Big Matty. Good. How you
Mr.
feeling?
Breezebois is also here.
How are you doing,
The wizard
Matt?
himself.
You were sick for a while, and then you rebound, and now you're doing great, I hear. That's what I hear.
That's
Oh, shit.
yeah. Oh well, killed the cap on that one.
That's weird.
It happens.
Yeah, mine cut just perfectly. I like a big, deep V.
Oh, I got the V. It looks good from this side.
We also have
not so
a
much from this side.
chocolate Rice Krispie treat.
Ooh, talk dirty to me.
And we've poured some Himalayan, was it? Himalayan whiskeys.
Yeah,
From
6,000
India.
feet high.
Yep, 6,000 feet. And it's not terrible. I was expecting it to be terrible, and it is simply not. Can I have your single torch?
It's a double.
Yeah, but it comes out. Okay, yeah, that's not the one I thought. There's a single torch one.
I didn't bring it. The red one, the
Yeah,
Firebird.
I really like that one.
You like that one?
Yeah.
I think I'll gift it to you.
Time.
If we're talking about the same one.
I bet we are. Oh, what a generous fuck.
That's what friends are for.
'Cause that's what friends are
Yeah, I
for.
fucked the cap on this.
That's okay.
Oh well.
Yeah. I like to toast the end, as you see here. Let me put it on the white. There we go. I like to toast the end just a little bit, and then suck that in. and then give it a good go. And I'm a fan of my father's cigars. Folks, do you smoke my father? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I said it.
Freud was wrong.
Yeah.
He always thought it was a complex for your mother. Now it's for your dad. You suck your dad down or what?
Because this one is amazing.
Oh, we're off to a wonderful start. I don't know if you guys know this. I don't know why you would know this, but we've been drinking like a lot today.
Yeah, we've been recording.
We banged out 5 episodes
1, 2,
today.
3, 4, 5. Yes.
Yeah, and the whiskey and the 6 episodes.
This was one.
Yeah, 2, 3. Oh, okay. Can't count sometimes.
Yep. Yep.
Josh got a chub about that lighter.
I always have a chub.
He's always excited for lighters.
I'm going to turn this off.
Okay.
Or down.
Down, off, whatever works. Suck a peat brick. I will. I have a couple. Peat bricks, that is.
So, first couple puffs of this, my father, and I'm already noticing it's not nearly as rich and chewy as the Judge.
No.
It's not nearly as much of a draw as I was expecting either, because the Judge is just perfect.
This is a Connecticut,
Yeah.
the CT edition, Connecticut edition. It's lighter. Oh, yeah. So what are you guys smoking and drinking? We thought today we would have some fun with the people that decided to join us on a Friday night. Apparently the heater on or off doesn't really affect our audio.
Let's put it to the test.
Yeah. My boss doesn't hear it, so that's cool. Okay, there you go. My boss doesn't hear it.
Oh, I can hear it, but yeah, it's
Can't
not
but it's
affecting
faint.
it.
It's not as bad. That's cool.
Yeah.
We'll leave it on for a bit then. We'll just let it go off naturally. So anyway, like I was saying, thanks for joining us on a Friday. We figured if you had the time on a Friday night and you weren't doing much, you wanted to come have some drinks with us and some cigars with us, or not have any cigars at all because you're like the wizard himself, doesn't smoke. That's cool too. But we thought it'd be a lot of fun to have special guests on. And I figured those special guests would be anybody that's drinking Indian whiskey. So if you are drinking Indian whiskey today, hit us in the comments and you can join us. I think that'll be a fun way to do it, I think. Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah, why not? I also have some Lacheg, just in case everything sucks. We can wash our mouth out with something truly delicious. It's a bourbon 2012 cask.
Ooh, something special. Not a
Hand-filled. Hand-filled, by the way. Friggin' autographed or something by some fucking guy signed it. Yeah, man. Hand-filled. Look at this bad bitch. Look at that. Oh.
62.5.
Yep. If you haven't seen our show before, now you know that I do enjoy the check from time to time.
So, who else is in here? Mike, the Breeze, blah. Oh, Kyle Worth. Guys, this man,
Cheers, Kyle.
Canadian combat veteran that is a woodworker now, making some absolutely incredible stuff.
Cool.
And he is making something very special for us. It will be here maybe this year. It's a passion project, but it is from some very, very special wood. It's going to be very cool. We're very excited, and we plan on doing a very woody, sawdust, fresh cut wood type whiskey in his amazing home shop.
Got it.
Yeah.
I know exactly the one.
Yeah.
I'll keep it secret for now.
Okay. Don't tell anybody. But you can check him out at Worth's Woodworking. That's Worth with an I. And he's doing some awesome stuff, making badass charcuterie boards and wicked coasters. I got a set for my dad. I got a set for the future ex-wife. I got a set for someone else. I forget what. And he's making furniture and kids' tables and all kinds of cool shit. So check him out at Worth's Woodworking on Instagram.
Nice. Do it.
And then you can see the stuff he'll be building for us soon.
Do it.
Yeah.
I'm in. Mike
Just found out that Leche
Wow.
limited edition for 2022, but it's a secret until July. It's a secret until July. Okay. Well,
I have my ear very close to the underground Leche pulse.
I'll circle it on the calendar.
Uh-huh.
All right. Well, that's good to know. Blackbush. Blackbush. Ben is drinking Blackbush.
Blackbush is a great whiskey.
Is that
indeed.
Bushmills?
It's Bushmills Blackbush, the Irish. It's a little bit left to center from your regular Irish shit.
You bought me a bottle of Bushmills. I don't know if it was Blackbush though. It's a mini bottle.
Yeah, I remember that. Do you know if it was a white or a black label?
Yeah,
I think it was white.
I don't recall. It's in my cabinet.
If it's a black label, check the front. Blackbush, delicious. They have a 16-year-old sherry that's quite lovely as well that I would recommend. Hello, Stephen.
It's no secret I'm not a fan of Irish whiskeys, so don't keep a lot stocked, and I don't drink a lot of them, but I'm willing to try. And
Yeah, Sean.
Gotta go.
Sean aggressively. What's the word I'm searching for?
Pushes it like a drug
He
dealer?
aggressively entices me to drink Irish whiskey. I enjoyed Irish whiskey well before I met Sean, but I think I enjoy it more now that I have met Sean. And that's the honest to God truth.
There he is right there.
Are you serious?
Yep. He says
cool.
he will convert me eventually.
Yeah. Sean's very obviously passionate about Irish whiskey and his roots and stuff like that. So it's very nice to hear Sean talk about Irish whiskey. So yeah, I think we can convert you. I do have the bottle that will convert you. Now I haven't had this vintage, but perhaps I believe character will shine and I will get you.
All right. Well, I'm always willing to try. I'll try everything twice. Even today, we're going to try something that we tried today that is in my top 3 for the worst whiskeys ever.
I tasted something today that probably was one of the worst spirits that I have ever put to my lips.
And we're going to drink it live on the show tonight.
Yep. We're going to drink it live on the show tonight.
We figured,
Oh, God.
like I said, some of you have just popped in. If you're drinking Indian whiskey or you've had some of these whiskeys and you'd like to talk about it, mention in the comments and I will actually message me and I will send you a link and you can join us on the show tonight and we'll converse with some of you guys about Indian whiskeys.
Yeah, we want to know, a lot of people have tried Amaroot and Paul John, which are probably the staples.
They're the good go-tos, ones you've heard of. Who's heard of this? Who's had this? Anybody? This label straight out of the 70s that is peeling and bubbled and I feel like could come off with a strong blow. Donald Rance may convince you as well. Who is Donald Rance? See, I'm going to assume by that comment he's a huge Irish whiskey fan. That's cool. That's cool. Eau Claire Rupert's last night. Nice. What'd you think of that, Ben?
That was in our blind bottom shelf blitz.
The Rupert's was? How'd it do?
It did not fare well.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Oh.
And actually, Trav mentioned something. He said if that weren't blind, it would have fared much better. And I do agree with that. If we knew what we were drinking because of the attachment that we have to it, I think it would have tasted better.
Yeah?
Yes.
So give us a rundown of what it was, because I thought about doing this for us, but it was the bottom shelf blitz, cheap bottom shelf whiskey tastings put
Yes.
on by Yeg whiskey nights.
Yes.
So how many whiskeys were there?
We tasted 10 whiskey,
Okay.
and we ranked them blind before we knew what they were. Some of them tasted familiar to me, like the Cuddy Sark and this one, and which we'll drink in a second here. But I would have rather knew what they were and just not know the order. So say, here's the selection for tonight, because some people knew, some people didn't. So I would like everybody to know. Here's the 10 whiskeys. Put them in order.
Okay.
That would be super fun.
Yeah.
Instead of trying to guess and grasp at a vast array of different whiskeys, here's 10, guess them. But
was that Max Reserve in there?
Aside, it was super fun. It was super fun. I would do it again in a second.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
What Max Reserve? I don't know what that is.
Oh, that's a bottle I picked up and tried for $27 that I'll be bringing to give you blind. I'm not going to tell you. I'm going to bring a bunch of interesting stuff blind. See what you say.
Ty gives me blind whiskeys quite often.
It's fun. We've never recorded it, and we should.
Should, eh?
It's enjoyable.
Yeah.
I'm going to take a page out of your book, and start getting Courtney to just pour me a dram at night. Say, just pick a bottle, pull it from the back, pull it from the front. Don't tell me what it is.
Don't crack anything. Don't keep anything.
Just whatever's open. Exactly.
I'm not getting a good job of this.
I didn't bring a draw poker, but I gave you one. You should have one somewhere. It's not too late. It's never too late. Good sir. Edmund Hillary, bottle that whiskey. That's the Everest guy, right? No, this is Himalayan mountains, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mohan Nagir, made in India. Himach Pradesh. Not even an attempt. Butchered these all together. I meant to Google how to say hi in Punjabi or in Hindi.
I thought you said it was French. That's
What?
a different one, is it?
This?
There was a French wording on one of them.
No.
Yeah, and you're like, I'm not even going to try.
Oh, yeah, that's this one. That's on the back. There's all this information that you'll see that I read aloud, and then right after it, it's just in French. Probably the same garbage, but I'm not getting into that today. So,
Je parle français un petit peu.
You finish up your supper, Sean. You enjoy it. We'll see you soon, buddy.
Yeah, man. Cheers, Sean.
Sean's going to come on, and we're going to talk about some of these whiskeys as well.
Mm-hmm. Sean was on the bottom shelf Blitz blind whiskey tasting that we did with YEG, which is Edmonton Whiskey Nights. And we had a lot of fun. They tasted them very quickly, which I enjoyed. A lot of tastings. We spend like 20 minutes on each one. I'm falling asleep, and I'm on number 7, and everybody else is on number 3. So this is cool.
Check. I've had that fucking song stuck in my head all day.
Whiskey Throttle, our good friend Dan says, I would bet dollars to donuts that those bottles have cane sugar in them.
That's why you said Indian rum. Okay.
Interesting. Nick says, have yet to have any Indian whiskeys. Where should I start, boys?
Oh, wrong one.
Start with a nice bourbon cask, Amaroot, maybe even a lovely cask strength. You can get some novelty ones. And Paul John. Oh, we'll have to get some Paul John and do an episode on it because it's quite lovely.
Not a problem. We did some when we recorded some stuff, and we had a Paul John and a cocktail at Guru, and we never released the episodes from that. Don't even know why we didn't.
Just in the backlog, there's there's
a lot in the backlog. We'll get there eventually.
Yeah, Amaroot. I used to get these 2007 single cask Amaroot bourbon casks for very inexpensive at Liquor Depot. They were on sale seemingly for eternity, and then they ran out. And it was in Grand Prairie when I used to visit Adam J. So I had a plethora of those because they were cheap. But again, on sale. They were like $180. but they were always on sale for like 70. So I was like, every time I was there, 1, 2, 3, whatever. Me and Adam Jay would enjoy those together.
Okay.
And I spent years drinking them in hot toddies. And exclusive hot toddy spirit was Amaroot 2007 bourbon cask. Good stuff.
I bet.
Whew, just got rustled up there. I'm okay now.
I was
But the
drinking
Amaroot Porto Nova.
I was drinking that today. I visited a home distiller's moonshine still today, and was trying some of his stuff and learning about their still and what they're putting together. And it was pretty interesting to learn about head, hearts, and tails. It was interesting.
Sure.
That's
That's why I was like, as soon as I tasted it, I was like, is that poison?
No, that was the heads, though.
Was it?
Yeah,
Oh, shit.
not bad. So I was doing that, and then I was telling them that we were going to be drinking a bunch of Indian whiskeys today, and then I busted out the Amaroot Porto Nova.
Here.
This is what we're having right now.
Yeah, so what we're drinking tonight is bottom shelf, mostly garbage, folks, honestly. This one's not bad, but, if you can get it for $25, it's worth a try.
And that's how much we got it for.
But any more than that,
the one that we hate, I'm thinking back, and I think I got it for $19.
I could barely stomach it.
It's $18.99 more than it's worth.
Like I said, you'll get a better return throwing your money into the wind.
Dan has a friend from India, lives in London. You might have heard of him, Jason Whiskey Wise. He
Yes.
said most of what they call whiskey in Indian is cheap rum made from cane sugar.
I can't speak to that.
Yeah.
So that's interesting, Dan. Because what we're drinking here tonight is mostly horse piss, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I think we should soon move on to one, but Ty poured these big fucking humongous drams.
I'm so sorry. Grab that glass and we'll use it as a spittoon.
Yeah, because I can't stomach drinking all of
Yeah,
these.
I don't know why I poured this much either. I'm sorry.
Yeah, folks, you don't want a 2-ounce pour of anything we're pouring tonight, except maybe this one. Okay?
I liked this one.
Yeah, but how many 2-ounce pours are you going to drink at one time? One every 6 months.
Yeah, if that.
Put that anywhere.
Put that in
fucking
the dead
else.
soldiers pile. There
Yeah.
we go.
Put that on the floor.
That's what he said, horse piss. Yeah.
This is what me and Ty just poured in, and I'm going to try to refrain from drinking.
Yeah, you
this
keep
tonight.
that one away.
I'll taste it at the end of the night. I really won't. I'm just throwing a bit of water in here.
I already did mine.
Oh, you're good.
Yeah, rinsed it out.
Um,
You want to drink the shit?
let's drink
Let's drink
one
the
of the
shit.
shittiest whiskeys I've ever tasted. in
This
my
is
entire
a
life.
horse piss that had a horse turd soaking in it.
Yeah. We don't want to put too much in there. That's a great way to damage a good glass.
That's probably too much.
That's way too much.
Yeah. Sure, I was going to say you should pour it so they could see the stupid top that's in it, too.
Okay. Dump that. No big loss.
Do it again.
It's fine.
Do it again.
So see the top here?
Let's clear this off the screen so you can see. Oh, God.
Those old school tops. This has been sitting on the shelf for a lot of years.
Yeah, I believe this one was the 2012 or 2013.
Yeah. When I opened the seal, it just
It crumbled. The plastic is that cheap that it
Folks,
crumbled.
this is called AC Neat Whiskey. We recorded an episode of it today, and I got to tell you that it is one of the worst whiskeys that I've ever tasted.
It's up there. Yeah,
it's extremely bad. It's a blend of select Indian spirits and imported Scotch malts, which this one is as well. But this, oh, man, I'll tell you.
Here's the weird, interesting fact. All of these Indian whiskeys are 42.8%. All three of them.
Yep.
What a weird number.
AC Neat.
So the lineup, Nick.
It tastes like the wheel of a rotten horse carriage, or smells like it.
You said cane sugar, Dan, and that
Rotten
makes
cane
sense.
sugar.
Yeah, like
Worse than swear jar? You'll have to watch the episode to find out if it's worse than swear jar.
Yeah, and we'll be releasing that for our special.
God.
Indian whiskeys.
No. I'm going to taste it.
I'm not going to finish this. Fuck.
Yeah.
What do you think the AC stands for in AC neat? All crap.
Yeah. I couldn't have said that better.
Rod Campbell, you want me to finish it? You know what? I'm going to bring this by when I come to visit you. This is one of the ones I'll bring. You make sure to remind me. And I'm going to pour you a glass, and let's see if you can finish it. Yeah. Fuck. Oh, yeah. They're not using the premium sugar cane. This is what fell off the wagon behind that.
Can't do it.
This is what fell off the wagon behind the holy cow. It landed into one of their cow patties. Yeah, I don't even want it. I don't want it. That's no. We should have brought more glasses.
Yeah.
Oh man. Josh Face tells me I need to know about that one. Well, Stephen, you
I'm going to take a little bite of my Rice Krispie treat to wash that out of my mouth.
that might be the way to go. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Pairs lovely with the cigar as well. Mm-hmm.
So, Nick asked, what's the lineup? The Solan #1 full-bodied malt whiskey.
Let's go through it. Hold that one up.
That's what we had first.
We're starting here.
We're asking anybody that's had any of these Indian whiskeys,
Hit us up immediately.
let us know because you're going to join us. We're going to bring you on, and you can talk with us about it. Now, I'd love to know the person that had that. I should point out something on this. For sale in Canada country only. For sale in Canada country only.
Nice. What's the second? Put that in the garbage.
Yeah, that's the that's the all crap neat.
That's fit for the garbage can.
It's overseas
Yeah,
export only. Oh yes, the Punjabi Club rye whiskey,
Likely Alberta whiskey.
Alberta Premium.
Probably it's Wisconsin, and it's dill pickle, terrible awfulness. So throw that. Oh wait, we don't have that yet. Then we're doing this one, which is much less awful. Punjabi Club at 50% ABV. Tastes like cake fondant.
Not terrible.
Not.
But like we said, technically not Indian whiskeys.
The Signature, which is a blend of Indian malts and
Isla Scotch.
Isla Scotch and Highland Scotch. And it's not awful. Palatable. I'm not upset at this, and I will finish this entire bottle.
Yeah. When we were hunting for all these, all three of these were in the store together.
Shall we pour Punjabi?
We should. Yes. We decided, well, we should split on these Indians. You
Just
pick
little
one.
sips.
Yeah, that'll be enough for that one.
Yeah.
You pick one. I'll buy these two because I think that one was like $30. This was like 25 and 19. So
This one was 19.
this one
Was it?
No, this was more. Manjeet posted this on Instagram one day. It was a big bottle, like a big fucking handle.
Wow.
And I commented. I said, "Where can I get
Gross.
that?" Because I like trying new whiskeys. And she said Alberta. So I'm like, okay, so it's from the Minhas Distillery in Wisconsin. So not actually Indian whiskey. However, deep Indian roots.
Okay, at least with a stogie here, much better. I hated this first time around because it was dill pickle. With the cigar, it's tamed it dramatically, so that's cool. Okay, I like that.
Well, I didn't mind it because I actually like pickles.
I hate pickles.
Like if I get an A&W burger, I say like no tomato, extra pickles.
If it has pickles, I send it back.
What was the Stewie Griffin? No pickles. For every pickle I find, I shall kill you.
Yes, 100%. Yep. Okay, now, when you see this episode come out, you're going to see me hate this absolutely and tremendously. But with a cigar, very different. This makes...
That ash just disintegrated.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
This is delicious with a cigar.
Wow.
Yeah. Tam. Hey, buddy. We're live on a Friday because we are both off. So we're like, why not?
We figured, why not? We're trying to build these hours before June. That's our deadline. And you guys are all helping us out with that. Mm-hmm. And then we just thought, what can we do for Friday? Indian whiskeys. So we've been drinking them all day.
Yep.
I did a live shower beer this morning.
True, I was there.
I started
not
early.
In the shower with you.
Technically, if you're watching,
listening outside.
Yeah.
With a cigar, wow. I'm shocked and blown away, man. Because I hated that an hour ago, 2 hours ago, did I not?
I don't think you hated it. You just didn't like it that much.
With a cigar and this little delicious rice treat, I find that there's no dill pickle. So when you remove that dill pickle, it's just what I'm getting is the spirit. And it's pleasant. I'm shocked.
Peter, I don't know if you heard us mention earlier that all these, the Solan, the AC Neat, the Signature that's coming up, 42.8%. All three of them, 42.8.
We're wondering what the significance is of 42.8%.
And if you came here to learn, you're not going to learn from us. We didn't Google it. We didn't research it.
We're hoping
we just
to learn
thought it
from
was
you.
Interesting. Yes, Canada country. You're missing the Bagpiper whiskey. Is that an Indian whiskey?
Are you talking 100 Pipers?
Is that Indian?
No, that's Scotch.
Oh, no. I don't know what he's talking about.
I don't know either.
Oh. Tackle Central Fishing.
That's PW, right? Yeah.
Very confusing.
So I like this cigar, but I've not been getting a decent...
Even with that nice deep V cut?
It's a decent draw, but not what I like. I like a full, big, thick, chewy draw every time. That Judge, I'm telling you, that escalated probably up to one of my favorites right now. Even more than the Shade.
Oh.
Yeah.
Now you're talking some shit.
Mm-hmm. That Judge was the most pleasurable cigar that I smoked in some time. Yeah.
Okay.
Check the phone, says Dan. Oh, Bagpiper. Not familiar with Bagpiper. Nope.
Bagpiper is a brand of Indian whiskey manufactured by the United Spirits Limited, a subsidiary of the United Brewers Group, and launched in October of 1976.
Now, folks, on that note, if you haven't done so already, go ahead and like this video.
Please.
I noticed there's 18 of you here and 4 likes. Yeah, so if you could get on that, that would be great.
Thanks.
Thanks, folks.
Yeah, you didn't like this originally. I don't mind it. Pickles. I like pickles. So
I hate pickles drastically.
pickles, extra pickles on my pussy. Dane Cook.
Yes.
I'll finish that one.
Is on the sauce. Bottom shelf of solo liquor. I like dancing around that bottom shelf, man. You never know what you're gonna find down there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I found some cool shit on the bottom shelf.
We certainly have.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a very special guest tonight, Mr. Sean Kincaid, the Dark Cloud himself from the podcast Lost in Translation. We have a real celebrity on our show, and he's about to come on right now.
He will be signing autographs
Sean!
later. Hi, Sean.
Guys, what's going on?
What's happening?
What's going on?
You glorious bastard. How's your stomach, Sean?
That's better. I
Good,
actually
man.
can work, so that's all right.
Good, I'm glad.
That's a camp room if I've ever seen one.
Yep.
You know it.
I've seen a lot.
And,
Sean,
all I get to drink up here.
Why don't you, for people who don't know, why don't you start by telling us who you are and what the fuck you're doing here?
Well, I am Sean Kincaid. I drink whiskey. And now I talk about whiskey a lot. And
Isn't it fun?
it's awesome. It's awesome. We have a blast. We have some. I mean, you've been on one episode so far, Josh. Your second episode, not sure exact date, but it's coming soon. And that one, things went a little off the rails, but that usually happens when you record two episodes back to back with some righteous drams, right? So
We've done 6 today.
exactly. Other than that, I mean, we do the podcast. Steve actually has us doing some different stuff now. We recorded a couple videos of just like quick hitters, 2 minutes, be posted on Instagram, quick reviews kind of thing. Other than that, I mean, I work
Taking
away.
advantage of the reels on Instagram?
I believe so, yeah, because they're longer than a minute, so I'm
It
pretty
seems to
sure.
be a hot topic right now.
It's trying to compete with TikTok.
Yeah, I don't know. It won't win, but
They've banned reposting TikToks on Reels now. Yeah,
Oh,
they said
God.
it was for you, the customer, for a better experience.
oh yeah, sure.
Thanks. Yeah. So, Sean, you're a fan of Irish whiskey. Is that true?
A little bit, yeah.
Why?
Why?
Well,
Why?
it started. I got into
Yeah,
whiskey.
I don't
when,
hate Irish whiskey, but I'm wondering why is that your seem to be preference?
go to.
Yeah.
Well, so I won a trip to Ireland. That definitely helped. And I didn't drink whiskey before that trip. And so we spent 10 days in Ireland and 5 in Scotland. And I visited Glengoyne first. And they are one of my favorite distilleries. And then we actually went and visited Bushmills up in Northern Ireland. My family the name is Scottish, but my great-grandpa moved to Canada from Northern Ireland, or right on the border, I guess. Back then it was just Ireland. And so it's in my blood, basically. And then from Bushmills, I just kind of started branching out. And, I don't mind the everyday generic Irish whiskeys, Jameson, the Bushmills, Tullamore Dew. But like with Scotch, I wanted to branch out. I wanted to see what else was out there. So I dove headfirst into it, and I researched the hell out of it. I grabbed as many books as I could, watched as many documentaries as I could, and it totally grabbed a hold of me. And now I have, it's insane, but I have, my wife counted them, I think 47 open bottles of Irish whiskey on my shelf.
Yeah.
And
Maybe two.
I have none.
Most of what I have is Scotch.
I have a ton of Scotch too, but yeah.
Yeah, I do enjoy
Irish.
most Irish whiskeys.
Yeah,
There's not an Irish whiskey that I was like, ew.
Yeah, exactly. There's very few that I wouldn't pour for somebody if they wanted to try it. And then
Well,
with
there's a
Irish
reason.
whiskey, what's that?
Oh, we're being told here that you have to love Irish whiskey.
Well, I do.
Yeah, you have to.
Yeah, like you said, it's in your blood. I am an X% Irish, X% Great Britain area, old Great Britain, and Scandinavian. Yeah, so I don't know. Am I supposed to like sheep or
I don't know. I'm Swiss. I like chocolate and watches and neutral armies. So
neutral armies? So, Sean, you were on the tasting with me just a few days ago with YEG Whiskey Nights,
Yes, that's correct.
and we tasted the Punjabi Club,
Yep.
and
The
it was
80, the
dill
80
pickle
proof, right?
bomb. Yeah, this is a 43% 86 proof.
No, that's the one that
And-
we tasted.
Yeah, it's a dill pickle bomb. Would you agree or disagree with that?
It was dill pickle from start to finish.
Yeah, now I got to tell you something. After lighting up a cigar here, there is zero dill pickle in that whiskey. And
Crazy.
paired with cigar, it's delicious. But we also have, which we spoke about at the tasting, this 50% Punjabi Club.
Yeah. Did that
And
one
then-
come in the velvet bag?
no. It was. I mean, if you consider 3 inches of dust to be velvet, then yeah, it had that on it.
Perfect.
They were side by side. There was also a Alberta Premium Dark Horse and some other stuff just hanging out on the bottom of this shelf collecting dust in an inner city Edmonton liquor store that we hit up. And I bought both.
What did the 50 proof run you?
I don't remember.
It was
Cheap. It was very bottom shelf.
It was under 40 bucks.
So
wasn't
yeah,
it?
whatever
Oh,
this
yeah.
Punjabi Club was, I think it was $5 more.
Perfect.
So probably like 30, 32 bucks.
It might have been, yeah, because I don't remember what this was. I remember it being cheap.
Now, tasting that with
sounds right.
cigar, I don't like it so much. But we also tried this one.
Yeah, the cool octagon bottle thing.
Yeah, looks like grandfather's aftershave bottle. The
Yep.
old brute that it reminds me of. And if I do recall, it wasn't terrible.
I don't think it was either.
Yeah, we tasted it today and we recorded it, and we rather enjoyed it. But this bottom shelf thing, I said I would like to know what we were tasting. Here's the lineup, and guess them, because I find it very difficult to try to pinpoint my radar when I'm grasping out of hundreds and hundreds and hundreds. But if there's 10 of 10, I would like to line them up and guess, hey, I think number 1 was this, number 2 was Cuddy Sark or whatever, right?
Yeah, no, I agree. It would have been a different kind of tasting, that's for sure.
Yeah. I'd like to try that next time. If
I mean, it was still
Everybody
fun
was
as
into it.
hell.
oh, I had a blast, yeah.
Yeah.
It was really, really interesting. And then at certain times, for example, the Cuddy Sark, we were like, yeah, this is probably Scotch, and it reminds me of something familiar. But trying to pinpoint it, you could never do that. But I don't know. It adds a certain something to your whole journey here, what you're trying to do.
We did a blind tasting in the Zen Garden last summer. We didn't record it. It was just for fun.
I love it.
And I brought up, whatever, like 10 or 12 different fucking bottles.
Okay.
And I had a Bunnahabhain that he had never had. So that was super fun. But there was a bunch of bottles there you had never had. So we narrowed it down. Sometimes it was easier. Most of them were Scotch. We'd say what it was, the region, essentially. And then it narrowed it down. But it was a lot of fun trying to guess them. My palate's not exactly there yet, but this guy's pretty good at it. So we plan on doing more of those. But it is definitely fun when you have a general idea. At least you know the country it came from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
It goes back to the infamous heathen tastings as well. We do those completely blind with no clue where, what it is. It just has to be whiskey. And The one on Saturday that we did, it was kind of the same, except we all knew that it was stuff. What do you say? The most expensive one was $41.
Yeah, and that was the worst
then-
one. That
Yeah, it was
Lanny
one-
McDonald or whatever it was, man.
Oh yeah, it was the worst one.
That was disgusting.
Larry Robinson. That's it.
Larry Robinson.
Is that one of those JP Weisner's alumni
Yeah,
series?
man. It was.
Yeah.
I thought
It was-
all those were the same, just with different labels. Was it
Dude,
not?
I have a Paul Coffey one, and it's a standard Canadian rye that I will pour for anybody.
Really?
Yep.
Would you agree that one was terrible, though?
Oh, the Larry Robinson was disgusting.
We tasted
the
the
whole
wine, and like everybody rated it last.
the whole thing was he's got 6 Stanley Cup rings, so they took a 6-year-old Canadian whiskey, aged it in 6 different barrels, and it came out like wastewater from Jura.
Yeah, Jura 7 barrel.
Yeah, exactly.
You guys hate Jura.
Dalmore King Alexander with his 6 barrels. Fuck off.
It was just gross. It smelled like dirty feet. It didn't taste much better.
Ugh. Athlete's
Yeah.
foot in the bottle.
Yeah, it was very unpleasant. But hey, the guy that created it just got smoke blown up his ass last night big time, so
Really?
Oh, yeah, it won something, didn't it? On the Canadian,
well,
these Canadian Whiskey Awards.
not that whiskey. That won't win any awards.
I thought that won something, didn't it?
No. But basically anything else that Doc Whiskey touched won a bunch of awards, so
Duly noted.
yeah, no, that Larry Robinson, the only award it's winning is the best toilet cleaner.
Oh, that's a shame. You have obviously never had AC Neat then.
Wow, Sean. Wow. That's as bad as anything can get. I don't even know if we've tasted bad whiskey until we've tasted that. Because I thought I tasted bad whiskey, and then I tasted that.
And you were wrong.
I was like, wow, I guess I haven't. Give me that swear jar. Pour me another. It's
That
bad,
AC
dude.
is that an Indian whiskey?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should try it. It's terrible. You would love how awful it is.
I'll run out and get a bottle.
Oh, God.
Good luck. Good luck finding it.
I wouldn't waste a sample bottle on that, man.
I bought it in your neck of the woods too, actually.
Bro, do not.
Out in Spruce?
Gross.
Yeah, it's something.
But then you find all these gems for the same price, like that banknote, 5-year. Like 20 under $25.
Delicious.
Cases of it on the shelf. And it's a light Scotch whiskey. And the crazy thing is AD Rattray are the bottlers. So I just randomly messaged them on Instagram and said, hey, I found this, has your name on it. What can you tell me? 2 days later, I got 6 Instagram messages worth back from them explaining where the name came from, where the story behind the bottling, and didn't really say where it came from, like in terms of which distilleries, but fairly narrowed it down to a few.
Nice.
Yeah, and like 2470 or something like that.
Sean, you see the current chat that's pinned about the Irishman
I do.
17?
I do.
Can you speak to that?
It is one of the best Irish whiskeys you can buy.
I think I have a sample in there from you.
You do?
We should pour it and drink it one night, man. Maybe get you
I'm
back
game.
on the show or something here sometime soon, and get you to talk about that a little bit. Because am I correct saying it's an Oloroso whiskey?
So it's a 17-year single malt, completely matured in a first fill Oloroso.
Okay, so that's my jam. Right?
You've piqued
It's-
my interest.
So I'll put it this way. It's the Irish equivalent of the Edredor straight from the cask Olorosos.
Is that right?
I would say so. It's the Irish version, so it's a little bit lighter, but not much. Like it's Oloroso bomb.
Jeez, it might be in that box right there. If it's in that box right there, we're gonna pour it.
Okay. I might be drinking Irish whiskey tonight. Chances are.
That's from Travis. But I think I know where it is. I'm gonna go see if I can find it real quick.
All right. I'll chat with Sean.
Hey Ted, do you guys have plans to go live on St. Patty's Day at all?
What day is that?
It's like a Tuesday or Wednesday.
I will be working that day.
Yeah, me too.
But I mean, it's St. Patrick's Day, so they got to know that the 18th, everyone's going to be hungover, right?
The 18th is my fly day, so
Do you want me to plan the Great Escape and pick you up? Come on into town
No.
No?
I got a tasting. I don't know if it's that night or the next night that I have to host. Of course, Irish, so
Okay.
co-hosting.
Fair enough.
So got to be on my A game for that one.
I don't think we had a plan for it. I'll discuss it. I try not to do lives on work nights, except for our Sundays. But that's why we're doing something today. We're doing something again on Sundays. Can be pretty cool. In fact, I'll let Josh speak to it more. But this gentleman will be involved. We drank some whiskey with his name on it today, and I'll let Josh explain what's going on with that later. But we'll get to that. Hey, Rob, thanks for joining. Yeah, we were talking about that AC neat. Is it worse than Swear Jar? You can watch the episode, and you can find out there. I do hear the echo slightly, Tackle Central. We've turned our volume down a little bit here. Hopefully that'll make a difference. We'll see what happens. It's not terrible on this end, though.
Oh, I'm sure it has something to do with the 3.5 by 3.5 foot room I'm in.
It might have something to do with that, but I don't think it's on your end. We thought we eliminated this problem. I guess we didn't. Perfect timing. This gentleman just showed up, and I just said you will explain more about it when you get back.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, there it is.
There it is.
There it is.
I found the Irishman. I also found some fucking thing called Glen Kincaid.
The fuck is that?
Oh.
Yeah, this is Bushmills 10 finished in Malbec. So that's something interesting.
Oh, is that the one that you finished yourself?
Yeah.
Ah.
And I've decided what I'm doing with my next experiment, and I'm going to step up my game, I think.
Oh. Those are interesting words.
I think I might do a double barrel finish.
Ooh.
Just got to line it up. And 8 weeks plus 8 weeks plus probably 3 weeks, so 20 weeks.
It's the Irishman.
This is the Irishman 17.
Look at that beauty.
So I'm super excited for this because I'm an Oloroso junkie. Oh, yeah, that's Oloroso City. That's earthy on the nose. Oh, I like that a lot, man. Yes.
I want to know what I can't see the comments.
Sit there and drink water.
Yeah, well, whatever. I can't see the comments. So what the one that's up there that says the Irish 17 curb stomps that one? What's the one that it curb stomps?
I think he said it curb stomps the Bushmill 16.
Yeah, I'd say so.
I think that's what he's referring to.
Yum!
People are talking about the price. This is apparently $250.
I don't give a fuck how much this is, man. I'm gonna need 6 of those.
Yeah, I did not pay. I did not pay anywhere near $215 for it.
It smells like Irish whiskey to me.
That's lovely. To me, it's Oloroso on the nose.
Yeah,
I'm gonna throw a couple.
What's the ABV on this?
it's cast strength.
56%.
So every Irish every single bottle of Irishman 17 is actually a single cask, so they don't blend it with anything else. It's a single cask strength.
I'm gonna put that away for later. That's good. I like that a lot. That's right.
Yeah, I knew you would.
It's got a little bit of a cough syrup flavor on there as well that I really enjoy.
Cherry, almost.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Like a cherry, not a cherry Halls, but like a cherry cough drop center. That's lovely.
Yeah,
I don't mind.
I like that a lot.
It was an Irish unicorn for me, and then randomly I was at work, probably just after Christmas, and a loyal sniper in Edmonton messaged me. He said, "Hey, what do you know about this? I have 2 bottles." I was like, "What?" And he's like, "Yeah, one of them's got your name on it. Just tell me what I'm looking at." So I told him what it was, and he said, "Okay, when you get home, come pick up your bottle." I was like, "Done."
Oh, yeah, man.
Gotta love those snipers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had a sniper call me today with a lovely Brook Laddie. As did you, I believe. Yeah. Just a lovely Dusty, and I can't wait to open it for the show. And if you did want to keep you for a bit, Sean, I'd be happy to pour one for you so you can taste it. That's a cool little thing, man.
Yeah, it's
a cool thing.
Actually, our buddy Tam, I think it was Tam. It's either Tam or a Dram a day. One of them had a few of those Bruichlottis from that series, and he sent me some, so I saved the samples until I think it was the U.S. Open or something, and I drank it while I was watching the final round of the golf tournament.
So, I asked our friend if we could shout him out, and he said yes. So, Clayton, thank you. We're going to give you a little shout out. We'll tag your Instagram and stuff when we put the video up. But yeah, super exciting. I'm very, very excited. I can't wait to try it. I'm expecting it to be a light, crisp, lovely Brook Laddie. Yeah,
well, the 2 that I tried, and wasn't any of the ones that were he found today. They were crisp, bright. Mm-hmm. I think one was a 14, one was a 16 year that I had, and yeah, they were fantastic.
Any of those around that price, man, you're just like, hell yeah.
Oh, the price that he found them for, especially in BC, I was shocked.
I was shocked. If I seen in Alberta, I'd buy 1 or 2 or 4.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that was good, man.
Yeah, it was crazy.
So I added a touch of water to this, Sean. For someone that doesn't like Irish whiskey, I like it. I like this.
Could get him on the wagon yet.
It's going to be the Oloroso. That's what it is.
Yeah, see, I'm a sucker for Oloroso, man. I love everything.
Yeah. Yeah, there's
Oloroso. And that's lovely. I'm setting it aside, man.
That cough syrup that you're talking about, you ever get those Halls centers where it's liquid in the middle?
Yeah.
So then, you don't suck it down. Nobody ever actually sucks on the Halls. You chew the fucking thing and crack it open. That liquid gets out. That's what this is. It's got a cherry inside cough syrup kind of taste to it in a very good way.
100%.
Yep. I agree. There's a couple other Irish that I have. I don't even remember what I poured Josh, but there's any that are fully matured in sherry or Oloroso past like the 10-year mark. They all hit really, really nice, just like that.
Just perfectly, eh?
I think it's the lighter side of Irish that picks up more of the notes when it's matured. But yeah, like those Bushmills Canada exclusive ones, they're up there with that.
See, to me on the nose, man, it's that Oloroso kind of earthy, mossy kind of thing going on, eh? It's like the moss that used to grow on the rock on the hill behind my house, like a big hilly, rocky hill. And this green moss used to grow there, man. It's very earthy and like a little bit tart. Like
Yeah,
a
it was weird when
cranberry.
you rolled it up and smoked it too.
Yeah. Yeah, it was.
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna put that aside because I have a feeling I'm gonna want to sip that again later.
Yeah. I'm going to sip mine later too.
Yeah, you don't want to drink that before the Indian whiskey.
Well, we got one more Indian whiskey
Yeah.
to go.
One more. I don't know how long Rob has with us, but
I will. Do you want him to join us? I'll send him a link. Let's see
send
what
Rob the
happens
link
here.
as well, just to see if he's available for a quick second to maybe chat about this one. We could pour this in the meantime. We're drinking this tonight. We did an episode tonight as well, and Sean, I'll have a pour for you
Perfect.
and a couple of the boys so we can chat about it in a few weeks.
Yeah, I'm really excited to try that one.
Yeah, we were excited today. I wasted one full glass on the floor, and it like drastically came up around us while we were drinking it and recording the episode. So it was very odd and lovely. Yeah, we're trying to figure out how to send this to Rob here.
We became friends today. There's the email.
There's the email.
Whiskey in the Six
Yeah,
at
bear with us,
gmail.com.
folks. We don't know what we're doing.
Yeah, we're ridiculous.
Yeah. Everybody relax, okay?
You just talk to the people. It's all good.
Hey,
Yes.
Josh, did you only grab that one sample?
I grabbed the Glen Kincaid as well.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, I only grabbed the Irishman, Sean.
Yeah, there's one more I'm waiting. I don't know if you've tried it yet, but that Glendalough,
No.
what is it? The single pot still.
No, I have not. This is the first one I tried, Sean. I have not got to them. I've been on shift. It's super busy. And this is literally the very first one that I've had.
Yeah, I hear you.
Let's pour that signature.
Signature, yeah. Well, we try to coax Rob on. Sean, you had this one as well,
Yeah.
right? A very odd whiskey. Has that weird top to it.
That weird pour top, yeah.
And again, 42.8%. Weird.
My favorite famous grouse, the 15-year-old from the late 80s, early 90s, has the same top. And I have two of those sitting in storage in Scotland right now, man. I was lucky enough that they came up on the last auctions at an affordable price. So I'm hoping that it's going to come up again, maybe. Signature! Sean, do you remember this one?
I do, yeah.
You remember it being not terrible, eh?
I thought it was pretty good. I'm trying to find
Sorry, go ahead.
I'm trying to find the lineup and the ratings.
Oh,
The order.
if you could find that, I'll have a look here as well. This says rare aged whiskey blended to perfection, a delightfully peaty aroma with a smooth and mellow finish. So this is Isla whiskey mixed with Indian malts, correct?
That is correct, yep.
And it is strange.
It is different. Tropical coffee.
Yep. Very strange.
So I believe I found it. The Punjabi Club finished 6th out of 10, and the Signature finished 7th out of 10.
That's backwards. It's
I
very
would've,
backwards.
I would have put that. That's. I don't think that's how it finished for me, but I can't remember.
I don't remember the order I rated in. That was just the average from the whole group.
Yeah,
that was doing
I did not
tasting.
mind it. The one that came in first shocked me because I never heard of it in my life, but I
Me
did
neither.
know that I enjoyed it.
It's weird. Do you know what I picked first? The Kirkland.
That Kirkland was lovely, man.
Yeah.
They have a 24-year-old that's unreal.
I've been looking. I look all the time. What's weird is that
My
Blackburn
boss had it. I don't know where he got it.
Blackburn Reserve was the number one.
Blackburn, that white weird label.
Yeah.
Blackburn Reserve. Let me pull it up here.
It just says single malt Scotch whiskey, but it's peated. I remember that.
Blackburn Reserve whiskey. Yeah, here it is. So this one, first place.
First place.
It was tasty. I like it.
It was creamy with that peat. Wasn't like, it was pretty balanced. It wasn't overpowering by any means. And I think Yeg Whiskey Nights, he said he picked it up at Chateau for like less than $40.
He walked in, said, "Hey, I don't know what the hell this is. Let's grab it."
Yep.
Something like I would have done myself, I do believe. Especially at a place like Chateau.
Yeah, which is
I mean, it's probably something weird, right?
Yeah, what other ones did I found not related to the tasting? Oh, the Freemasons whiskey. And was it Big Fat Trout or something like that?
Yeah, Fat Trout.
Yeah.
You want to, boom? Give me another hit of water there.
You got her, buddy. Sorry, just chatting with someone.
Thanks, G.
You're welcome.
I'm going to pour some Lacheg now. How long have we been streaming? An hour?
Yeah, we're an hour. It was Friday, and we got nothing to do.
Time to get into some serious whiskey. I mean, we've had some Irish that was really good, and we had a bunch of really shitty stuff. So I'm going to pour some Lacheg and get on with my day, smoking my big fat stogie. That's what I'm going to do.
Well, boys, I'm going to bounce out here.
What's that, Sean?
I'm going to take off.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate it.
Thanks for having me on. When you disappeared to go grab the Irishman, I was telling Ty that sometime around St. Patrick's Day, it doesn't have to be on St. Patrick's Day, but we should break out some of those Irish samples and we can go over them.
Oh, 100%. Let's do that.
He was asking if we were going to do a St. Patrick's Day live.
Let's do it.
I don't see why not.
Sean gave me a ton
It's not
of
like I'm
Irish.
going to a bar.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
Sean, also, thanks for having me on your show. And
Thanks for
if
coming.
at some point y'all would like to record a conversation, me and Ty would like to come and visit and pour something for you folks.
We are always welcoming.
Cool, man. And same goes for y'all. If you're ever in the Fort Mac region, stop on by.
So again, Sean, people can find you at Sean Kincaid on Instagram.
You want to try what up there?
And I did. And
Cool.
Lost in Translation is the podcast, right?
That's
So,
correct,
Sean,
yeah.
where can you find your podcast?
Everywhere.
Where?
Spotify, Apple.
Any of the normal podcast streaming sites. I find the best one that we update to Podbean. So if you go
Podbean,
Park Whiskey Society or Lost in Translation Podbean in Google, it'll be the first thing that comes up, and then it rates it. The newest release episode is at the top, and then you can scroll down. They're all there, and from there, that site kind of divvies them up across the platforms.
Okay.
So Podbean is a hosting service. If you have an Apple phone, it's already pre-installed with the podcast app. If you have a Google phone or an Android phone, Samsung, Huawei, Sony, whatever, there's an excellent app called Podcast Addict. Super easy to find. The beautiful image of these guys for their logo with the mic and everything there. It's great. Super easy to find. You can subscribe, download all the episodes there. And it's all free. You guys aren't doing a Patreon. You're not charging anything. There's no paywall. You guys are putting out some pretty awesome conversations. So, yeah, Lost in Translation.
And they're doing it out of a basement. And as we know, that's where empires are built.
Exactly.
And y'all are building an empire, and it's very interesting and fun to be in on the ground floor, man.
Yeah, we have fun with it. When it stops getting fun, we'll stop doing it. But we have some
So when you
pretty
die.
big, or that, yeah. We have some pretty cool and I don't know, heavy hitters in the whiskey scene in Canada coming up soon, and then
We've had some big names on there already too, man.
Yeah. I mean, two of my favorite Irish whiskey people were like our 4th and 5th episodes.
Very cool.
And so check it out by all means. And either one of us, just like these guys, you hit us up on Instagram with any questions, and I'll answer any and all questions.
Sean's your resident Irish whiskey expert, as well as Kilcloman. You need to message Sean if you have questions about Kilcloman. That's who I message when I have questions about Kilcloman.
I get messages almost daily about Kilhoman.
Yep.
Are you going to be their official brand ambassador?
If they didn't already have a rep, I would try and do it.
Sean's like, no, they're not even Irish.
We can get them bumped off. Not a big deal.
No, I'm pretty sure their reps do a pretty good job, because Kilhoman's found damn near everywhere. I do know of a single cask release coming out fairly soon, and it will be sold at different liquor stores to raise money for the MS Society as kind of a help out, because their festival got canceled this year. So there'll be some stores.
As you folks may or may not know, I will be supporting that bottle because my mother has MS. So I do try to support where I can, and if I can support with whiskey, then of course I will.
Exactly. The best kind
Drinking
of support.
for charity. Nothing beats it.
Yeah, pouring whiskey tastes so much better when it's poured in great company, and it tastes even better again when it's poured for a great cause. We all know this.
We do.
You got to go.
Yep. One last thing. I think we were talking about doing another giveaway fairly soon, and we may try and do something charitable along with that giveaway. So we're just trying to finalize that as well, and once it's ready to go, we'll launch it.
Sounds awesome, brother.
Awesome. Well, my alarm goes off at 3:00 in the morning, and that's not very long from now.
Thanks for joining, Sean.
I will shut out my lights and have a good night. Keep chatting, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow.
Work safe out there, man.
Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Love you.
Love you guys.
Bye.
Cheers, dog. Hell yeah, man. We were talking the other day. I went back in through the Instagram messaging app, and I found mine and Sean's very first conversation.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yep.
Hello,
fellow Whiskey Alberta guy. I love your page. Let's chat some more about whiskey. And I was like, hell yeah, man. I love your page. Let's learn and grow and drink righteous drams. That's what we did. And it's been awesome.
Friendships are built on great pours.
Yeah, many. First time I ever met Dan, we were pouring whiskey. Nicole, Whiskey Bells, Sean, Evan, Cask Influence. Yeah, man. Rob, I was in Toronto. Rob came up to me, and we were drinking, I think, old Pulteney 25.
Oh, gross.
Right? And we were just like, Yeah, it was a good time, man. It was fun, weird times.
Oh.
So, folks, what's in your glass tonight? What are you drinking? And if you're smoking, tell me, what are you smoking?
We've told you all the fabulous and not so fabulous things we're drinking tonight.
Yeah, we drank some shitty whiskey tonight. I'm drinking Lacheg right now.
I'm still drinking the McDowell Signature.
Yeah. We were talking about Whiskey in the Six, the bottle that was just released from Last Straw in collaboration with Rob. Fair warning about Last Straw. They have very tight corks, and you got to kind of twist them off. And then when you push them in, you need to give them a little extra push. So it seals. We'll be dropping our episode on Wednesday. Is that correct?
Wednesday. That is correct. This Wednesday.
And then the following Sunday, we'll be going live and doing our regular thing. And you can actually find out how to get some of this whiskey for free. And then, I don't know, a couple weeks after that, when you get your free whiskey, we're going to drink it together.
Yep. So
I think it's going to be super fun.
you definitely got to tune in. This Sunday is going to be fun, but next Sunday will be after this episode's gone up. Free samples going out. You'll find out how to win. You get them. We'll send you a link. You'll join us here, and we'll all drink this together and discuss it after the episode's out.
Yep.
Who doesn't love free whiskey? And there's only one way to do it. You just got to be a subscriber and watch us. That's it.
Yep.
You're not entering a contest right now. It's pretty simple. It'll be organized, and we'll let you know how that happens.
Yep. Basically, we just want to share it and see what your thoughts are.
And then hopefully the man, the myth, the legend himself, Rob, will be able to join us to tell us about the process and give us some more in-depth info. And why not have the guy that created it in collaboration with Last Straw explain it to us?
Yeah. Rob says he's not making any money off this whiskey. And I spoke to Rob today on the phone. And I said, Rob, a taste of your whiskey. It's tasty. It's a 3-year-old bomb. It's a little bit abrasive, which, as you know, I enjoy. And,
we use that word in a good way.
Yeah, I said, just so you know, I don't plan on shitting on it because I enjoyed it. And he said, you know what, man? If you need to shit on it, shit on it. He said, tell it like it is. I'd rather honesty. And I was like, well, that's all you're going to get here. Yeah, we will call you an asshole to your face. But, yeah, it was an interesting whiskey.
Did you have anything to do with this, Rob? Because
undoubtedly
if you did, you made a terrible choice.
Very delicious. Yeah, that one is not. Yeah. Oh. I was shocked that a whiskey could be that bad. Was it NC?
AC neat. It had such potential.
Go Leafs, go. Leafs. Yeah. Sorry. So yeah, Rob. I also mentioned the fact that was switched out rye instead of wheat. And to be honest with you, I think I would have really enjoyed to see that 20% wheat instead of the 20% rye. Yeah. Because it was like rye forward to me.
And I like wheat whiskeys. We got a JP Weiser's wheat that we haven't done yet. I don't know what the fuck it's called. It's a Manitoba exclusive.
Weiser's?
Yeah. Wheat fields or some shit. Sitting there, we haven't opened it. We got a bunch of special.
Oh, we haven't opened it. Okay.
No, we haven't opened it yet. Yeah. Oh my. The cigar got better, minus the whole fucked up cap on my end.
I gotta tell you something.
It got tastier.
After the judge, nope. When I do a write up for
not gentlemanly cigar smokers,
I will be not kind to this cigar.
Hey man, they can't all be winners, right?
Mm-hmm. This one's not a winner, and I am high anticipation for that.
I did a shower beer today.
Live.
I did it live. I got halfway through the can. I initially gave it a 6. By the time I got near a little under the half, I was like, nah, it's a 5 out of 10. That's disappointing. So they can't all be winners. Those are words.
Something rare, too. Ty and I very starkly disagreed on a beer. And I haven't told you this yet, but that cappuccino.
Oh, no. I saw. Yeah.
Yeah, I loved that.
I've just had better cappuccinos. Well, better beer stouts. Coffee stouts. It wasn't terrible. When you said that, I had another can in the fridge. I cracked it the other day. So
that's what I was going to get you to pick up on the way. And I was going to drink it with this.
Yeah.
Double check.
I got other ones that you'd like better.
Yeah. I did a pairing on that one as well. For not gentlemen.
Did I give you a can of that Irish coffee and cream? Spectrum beer.
Did you take that Irish Innocent Gun the other day?
Yeah.
Did you try it yet?
Not yet.
Delicious. I tried the Highland one.
The higher ground.
Yes, and it was like Heather or something.
Yeah.
Highland cask.
Yeah.
Garbage.
I gave it an 8 out of 10.
I hated it.
I didn't.
Too sweet now.
It was sweet,
Yeah.
but I liked it.
Yeah, for me, it's the sweetness. I don't like that fucking sweetness and everything. Yeah, I would have gave it a probably 2 out of 10. I poured most of it down the barrel.
Yeah, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. No, I will definitely dive into that one and see. But the higher ground, I have another special Innocent Gun, a Canada special. You've got one. I think we're going to do an episode on one soon, too.
I have a little box set in there
Yeah.
with a secret beer. Or something.
Ooh, secret.
I'm very interested to see what that's all about.
Peter White says that J.P. Weiser's Wheatfield sounds mediocre.
We asked everybody, too, what's in their glass. I don't think anyone said anything.
Yeah, no one told us what you're drinking. It's Friday night. There's no fucking way we're the only ones drinking and smoking tonight.
Yep.
Someone said they're driving, so fair enough. I'll allow it.
Cigar's better. Mine's getting worse and worse. I'm not feeling this at all.
I haven't had a Connecticut in a while, so I had a nice fat Maduro on Wednesday drinking Last Straw. Their 43 regular release rye.
I like Last Straw. I like they have a very distinctive vinyl characteristic to me.
Absolutely.
Like
Crayon.
this one was like walking in a paint store picking out siding. And it was cool because it took me somewhere.
It did.
Yeah.
There we
Adam
go.
J, please tell me what you're going to pour. I have whiskeys at Adam J's house.
Do you leave there?
Yes, so
Smart.
I know that there's good whiskey there for that him to drink. I think he actually killed a Glenborodale the other day, covered in partridge berry jam. Remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, lovely whiskey. Hey, 5 Point Dram is drinking Weiser's 22 port finished. Is that correct?
The port finish?
Yeah,
Yeah.
beautiful dram. I loved it.
Chef Nick has got the
Master Chef
10.
Bellichin 10. Nice. What do you think about that, Nick? Peaty enough for you? Peter White's like, I told you, you fucking idiots. Shelter Point 11-year-old ADL Rye.
Sorry, Peter, you don't have to yell. Wait, we're yelling. Never mind.
Oh, that's how I would have assumed he would have said that to my face.
Yeah, you big stupid.
Well, if
oaf.
I said, hey, Peter, what are you drinking? He's like, hey, Shelter Point Rye. And then 2 minutes later, I was like, hey, Peter, what are you drinking? And he's like, I told you, Shelter Point Rye, you fucking idiot. Right? My favorite foul. You must be drinking
Naked grouse.
A naked grouse for sure. Or some kind of grouse. Love the grouse, man. I do enjoy Shelter Point. I've got a couple. I forgot I was drinking with Tag for a second. I almost fell down. But I'm much better now.
Danielson is drinking High West.
Danielson, which High West?
Dan,
Blackbush. Clayton.
I know a lot of people, for some reason, don't like it, but I really like that campfire, and I bought a bottle for my
Of
mother, and
course.
she really likes it too.
That campfire is lovely.
I think it's great. I think that it's an all-around wonderful
It's
drink.
lovely, man. Oh, the 21-year-old rye, Dan? My favorite rye I've ever tasted in my life.
The High West 21 rye.
Yeah, we had it at a Whiskey Heathens tasting, and I loved it so much that Dave gave it to me.
Well,
Yeah,
Whiskey Drop
Whiskey
Dave?
Drop Dave.
What a gentleman.
He's like, take it home with you, man. I was like, shut up. And he was like, you take that home and you enjoy that.
You do as you're told.
I've been sipping the tiniest samples of that for a year or two, probably 2 years now. Yep.
Really?
Yep, I've been milking that. I still have a heel
Is it
left,
like
too.
impossible to find?
Oh, fuck.
Long
You'll
gone.
never find that now. And if you do, it's highly, highly expensive now.
Steven, that campfire is readily available at many Wine and Beyonds here in Alberta.
Yep.
It's one that I have one open and one unopened, and then like I bought another one for my mother. It's like $70.
We should do a live here one night around a campfire, man.
We will. Don't worry.
Yeah.
I got a new fire, by the way.
Nice.
Yeah.
Over at the Zen Garden.
Yeah.
Cool.
Propane, so we can do it on the deck.
Oh,
Yeah.
selling for $1,200.
Jesus.
I was ranting and raving about it, and Whiskey Drop Dave was like, "Man, just take it." I was like, "Shut up!" And he's like, "You take that. You enjoy that." Man,
They never join us.
so good.
We will
So good.
film at their location, but he's talking about the guys over at Whiskey Drop, a fantastic local store in Edmonton. That if you go to their website, you can find out how not being in Edmonton is not a problem for you.
Not always.
Most of the time.
Curbside pickup. Just saying. But yeah.
Well, the website says.
Websites say all kinds of things. I'm not saying anything. I know nothing.
Meh.
But
Find out for yourself.
when I'm in there in Edmonton, I do enjoy stopping by. They actually gave us some samples that we should do live one night. Some real weirdos, man.
My favorite kind.
Yeah, we'll go through those as well. Yep.
Everywhere in the U.S., it's $1,200. Jesus, fuck. I want to get my hands on some of that smoke wagon out in Nevada,
Yeah, me too. Seen a lot of people posting about that, eh?
which makes me curious. I follow the guy. He's always going live and talking, and he's got a beautiful, god-awful Western hat that it is what it is.
Whatever, man. I have this Red Dragons hat. People think I'm bald, but I'm not at all.
No, you have hair. So do I.
Drinking Caveman, Charles. First time he seen me take my hat off, he's like, "Josh, I thought you were bald." It's like, why?
Did you always wear hats?
I don't like the sun in my eyes, man. Who's drinking Ardbeg 10?
Mr. Steven.
Ooh, yummy. I killed one of those the other night while smoking a Raging Bull.
I just killed one of those the other night just to kill it. I love our Big Ten.
Me too.
So, tell us, Peter, about that smoke wagon. Because I've never seen it on shelves. I don't even know if it's in Canada yet.
I haven't seen it here.
And we got eyes everywhere.
Could be here, but I haven't seen it myself.
I am curious, though. Another state I haven't tried a whiskey from, Nevada. So, I'm interested.
It's from Nevada, eh?
Yeah, I'm 99% sure.
I have no idea.
I think so.
I have no reason to disbelieve that.
Cool. You bringing anybody else in today?
Yeah, I seen you posted the Springbank 21 there.
Was
I
it
think
21 or
the,
23 I thought he had?
No.
Oh, 21. My bad.
I think the Springbank 21 is better than the 25. I haven't been impressed with the 25, to be honest with you.
No?
No. But the 21, I've enjoyed every one I've ever tasted, man. It seems mustier, more refined. I always found the 25 to be a little sharper. This, I will not repeat.
That's a shame.
Yeah.
This one's not bad. Like I said, having a Connecticut. I don't know how you did that. I'm not going to bother. Yeah, well, I'll try it. Let's see here. Something like this. Durr. The autist in me is having problems. There we go. That's something. Yeah, there you go. Like shitty rings. That don't work worth fuck. Anyway, it's my father, the CT Connecticut edition. I like it. Like I said, they can't all be winners. I am having an issue with one of my humidors.
Really?
So I emptied it today, put it into a Rubbermaid with some Boveda packs. Which one do you point at?
Bottom.
This one
No.
right here? This
No.
one right here.
Yep.
And I am
Adam
going to
just
be
poured up
reseasoning.
Famous Grouse Prestige.
Ooh, the Chinese one?
Oh.
Oh, why is that there?
I have no idea.
You left that there?
There's one here. Because I A couple? Must be a sample I sent him. That famous gross Prestige is something else.
That is a China exclusive.
No, it's Taiwan, isn't it?
What's the difference?
I don't know.
This is rude.
I'm not a geography guy.
I'm not a calculus teacher.
I'm not a calculus teacher, but I think everybody's lying.
No, it was Asian exclusive, and it was great.
It was.
We have an episode of that as well.
Good. Do we?
Yeah.
Good.
I don't know when it'll come out.
I don't have a clue.
We got like
record it.
50 different episodes ready to go.
Man, more than that. I would say more. That's like 80.
No, we don't have that many.
I would say 1 million episodes.
I would love to say that, but we're not there yet.
Yeah. Anybody a good editor out there?
I just bought a Subaru Crosstrek. Would have bought a Lambo, but I'm not quite there yet.
It's nothing like crying in a Subaru Crosstrek.
Who knows what song that is? Never mind.
Yeah, maybe we should do some trivia.
Well, we're not doing any giveaways today.
Give away samples of this horrible shit.
Yeah, fuck. Who wants a sample?
Nobody wants it.
Who would like a free sample
No.
of AC meat?
What a waste.
Oh,
What a waste.
shit.
Yeah, I wouldn't pour that in a sample bottle. Adam said it's a sample and it's something else. Super happy with it. I thought you would enjoy that, Adam. It's it tastes like it's 30 years old, man.
It definitely tastes older than it is.
I find all those old famous grouse have that weird musty age to it. The 12-year-old 1987, which we drank the other day, tastes like it's 30 years old, man. Tell me it doesn't. Challenge anybody. Adam, you're getting a sample of it, and Skullblade as well. Hey, open that shit.
Open what shit? Oh, I take care of it later.
What?
I'm doing other things with it.
Oh.
Yeah. We have anybody else join us today? No one is drinking fucking Indian whiskey, so
Nobody's drinking Indian
all you had to
whiskey.
do was drink Indian whiskey to join us.
Yeah.
Because, everybody's got a couple bottles of Indian whiskey lying around.
I have now one, and that's the signature.
Yeah, you killed that Amroot.
Oh, yes, that Porto Nova.
Yeah, you did.
Killed that right quick.
Oh, man. Well, I think I kind of want some Lecheg now, too.
Yeah, everybody wants some Lecheg.
Yeah, but I can have it right now.
You can have it any day. Bourbon cask. I prefer Oloroso. This has a little bit of a toothpaste quality, but it's rich enough to overlook it.
Just a wee one, please.
Steve smokes.
Yeah, we could do that.
Whiskey in the 6. Rob is out of here. Cheers, homie.
Thanks for joining us. Enjoy your PJs. Sounds comfortable. Spider-Man, I believe they were.
We'll be talking about this one soon. Rob, we'll be dropping an episode on Wednesday, and I'll be harassing you to share it. We're going to try to mooch off some of your followers.
Cool beans.
Yeah. So there it is. There it be. There it do. Yeah, it's delicious. Don't even have to tell me.
Needs a touch of water for me, though. Just a touch.
Oh, benefits drastically from water, man. Yep.
Add some.
Porto Nova, yeah, it was good, Adam. Adam, what do you have there for samples now? You must have got through many of them. Adam's like, send me some. Adam's my bro, man. Like, and if he lived here, I'd pour it for him. It's where
He should live here.
Then start it, right?
Take a job here and live here.
Yeah. So Adam's like, pour me something rich, like sherry or old. One of the ones I picked was the famous Gross Prestige, and I was like, it's not old, and it's little sherry, but I think you would really, really enjoy it. Yeah, it's one of the better grosses. It's probably second only to my Precious 15 from the late 80s.
Oh.
Yep. That's the best famous gross that I've ever tasted.
The
I challenge
1987 one?
anyone. Yep. No. It's a 15-year-old.
What was the 1987?
That was a vintage cask, 40% 12-year-old. That tasted.
Ooh.
Yeah. It's cold here today too.
Man, is it ever?
Yeah.
I'm happy I didn't have to go outside today.
I had a young lad come shovel the driveway today.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I was very busy. Did not get a chance to get out there.
That's how you support local. Have
Well,
the
this is
neighborhood
young-
kids shovel your shit.
Young fella. Charged me $20, he said.
But you didn't give him $20.
No.
No.
Gave him a little tippy poo.
Well, tip.
Yeah.
Look like an extra $5.
No.
No.
I was on the buzz at the time. But yeah, that's way better. I don't have the patience for that. That was the last one, says Adam. +7. Steve, it was +6 a couple days ago, and it was -37 today.
That's starting to burn hot there.
Yeah, mine's very hot.
There's still that much cigar on it. It's burning hot now.
Also, look,
Split.
yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't have that trouble with the judge. You did not have the trouble with the 92.
No.
The 92, you said you enjoyed.
I did enjoy that. I did. It was one of those ones I had to take the tongue scraper to afterwards, though. Big time.
Heavy, oily. I ordered a tongue scraper, you know, and it never showed.
Amazon?
Yeah, same one you had.
Fucking file a thing.
I did.
Well, there you go.
Got my money back and forgot to order one until we're talking about it right now.
Well, there you go.
I'm going to order one right now, everybody.
There you go. Reorder. Alvin Norman. I don't know who Alvin Norman is.
Alvin Norman, you might know him as the sexiest man alive.
No, that's Idris Elba.
Nope. Hold up.
Okay.
Alvin, sexiest man alive, Norman. It's right there. So,
I mean, it's subjective, unless I can see what he looks like.
hey, taste is subjective, as we know.
No, very much so. Daughter wants me to spend money on her tomorrow. Why?
Alvin, what are you drinking tonight? Alvin had a pig's nose the other night
Oh,
and a naked grouse.
fucking pigs and chickens. Why not?
Great choice.
We,
Alvin's Keats is dad.
oh, all right then.
Mhm.
Now it's coming together. We have a very special guest for our Pig's Nose episode.
Oh,
A very, very special guest.
yeah. My good friend Walter.
Walter will be joining us. You guys, I'm excited for you guys to meet Walter.
Alvin's drinking the Naked Gross. We were just talking about the Naked Gross. Adam's drinking Naked Gross Prestige tonight, which you and I had drank that night your son was here. That's what we poured and we drank, Alvin, which we all really enjoyed. The Prestige.
Who doesn't, though?
Yeah, and the Naked Gross is like a budget grouse that's at $40 to $50, and
Hey, you could
delicious.
get Drake's whiskey for
Sometimes
$50.
$60. Oh God! Don't buy Drake's whiskey, folks.
Did you guys see our episode on Wednesday? Who here watched that episode? And have you tried that? I should have brought that tonight too.
No,
Why not?
why? We're already drinking.
It
enough
would still
shitty
be
whiskey.
better than a lot of it.
It's better than most of it. Yeah. Yeah.
Stephen, thank you. Thank you. We appreciate you.
Hell yeah, Steven. Hopefully, we'll get some Crash or Stash out soon.
We're trying.
Sooner than later.
We're trying.
Yep.
Might get some of those done tomorrow. Maybe. Let's see.
I don't know. Days off, man, are nights are relaxing too. Then.
Yeah, but I don't have time to do it on days on. So if I don't do some shit on days off, we'll never get done. And you got to have some diversity in our lineup.
We're gonna have to get an editor. We're gonna have to teach Adam J to edit.
Man, can we pay Adam J?
I don't know. Can we?
It'd be cheaper than what we were looking at.
Yeah, but he has to learn how to edit.
Yeah, but he's a smart guy. He can figure that shit out.
That's true. He probably will. Yeah.
We'll look into this. We'll talk off air.
Yeah,
Adam, we might have a job for you.
Yeah, Adam. If you're ever bored, let us know.
Ugh. See that?
Wow. I don't know.
Nick watched it. 5 Point Dram watched it. Thanks, guys. We had my buddy Herb. He did the awesome drone work for us and took these absolutely incredible photos. That's what we used in the video. He is not a professional photographer, but goddamn does he ever take some impressive photos. I think I tagged him wrong in the video. I said the Vapor. That's his personal account, and I meant to type Skyscapes 2742 or something. I don't know. I put it in the link in the bottom there. You can check out his stuff. Some cool shit. Josh was not flying the drone. The closest thing Josh has ever done to that drone was kick it and almost break it.
I didn't kick it. I tripped over it.
You didn't trip when I said, hey, Josh, here's the landing pad. Avoid this area. You go, where? Kick.
I went, where? I
Yeah.
almost died.
I don't think Josh can fly the drone.
I'm not interested in flying the drone.
For that particular one, I was not about to contact NavCan and fly to Toronto to just do some drone footage. So I outsourced it, and it cost me a bottle of whiskey.
Was it a bottle of Drake?
It was.
Excuse me. What was it?
I said, you go buy this bottle, take some awesome photos and some drone footage, and keep the bottle.
Cool.
And I thought that was cheap for what I got.
Mm-hmm.
And I only ended up using 3 photos and 10 seconds of drone footage. But still, worth it.
Yeah, I'm pretty clumsy. I am missing a part of my hip. And
I can't do this anymore.
I got some pretty severe damage on my knee and femur. So I do fall down a lot. Plus, I consume copious amounts of whiskey on a regular basis.
You do? I thought you liked vodka.
I do, actually. I enjoy vodka. Yeah, I'm done, man.
Yeah, I had to put that one out. It got way too hot. Yeah. It was burning my fingers when my finger
That's
was
too
an
bad.
inch and a bit.
Because, dude, I was really looking forward to this cigar, man. I was really looking forward to pairing this with some shitty whiskey tonight. And again, I have the My Father. What is this? Promesa. La Promesa.
The promise. The promise of a good cigar. Didn't fail to deliver. Just had...
Send me, what is he saying? Send me a link. Are you drinking
Are you drinking Indian whiskeys?
Indian whiskey, Dan?
Daniel-san, pour some Indian whiskey and we'll talk about it.
Yeah.
Where the fuck? Oh, I'm going to fall over and try to pick that up.
Don't do it. Yeah, I slip up and under vehicles quite often because I fall when I'm getting in. So one leg goes in under, and then I'm up and under the truck. Yeah.
I did that once while changing a tire. I got stuck.
I'm going to purge.
Yeah, let's do that.
It's going to be cold. Maybe we should crank the heat for a second, too.
Josh, you're a hipster? It's good. It's good. Fuck, I wish I had come up with that. That's a good bit. God damn, it's fucking cold out.
Hipster. Hear that, Adam J?
That's my breath.
I'm a hipster.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Where does Chef Nick live?
Ottawa.
Oh.
Whiskey Throttle says, Ben Demon Hunter, you are so wrong. Yeah. I wouldn't consider myself to be a hipster, and those who know me well.
Well, he's just talking about your busted hip.
Likely agree.
That's fucking wonderful.
Yeah, at that aspect, yes.
Wicked.
Yeah, I should show him the scars. It's pretty cool.
This is not a strip show.
It's pretty funny though.
Could be.
Pretty neat.
We need more attractive models.
Ty, you should show him your ass.
I'm not doing that.
Man, it's crazy.
Another day.
It's crazy.
Another day.
Check out Ty's Instagram. It's there somewhere.
No, it's not.
Shut up. Where is it? It's somewhere. I've seen you posing
I
with your
took
shorts down.
Oh, that might be there.
Yeah.
Maybe one. I don't know. I took down all my naked photos and all my gun posts.
Is that right, eh?
Yeah.
Huh.
You can check out my OnlyFans for more.
Oh, dear. Okay, look. Pin that.
Okay.
So I want to talk about that. Nick, the master chef, is a friend of mine that we chat quite often. And I've come to find that I believe we have very similar palates. And we're going to do this thing where we're going to go to Ottawa, the Whiskey Heathens.
I spent years in Ottawa. That's
Yeah.
where I went to school.
We're going to meet up with Bad News Bruce, Whiskey Pirates.
Okay.
We're going to meet up with Buzzed Monkey. We're going to meet up with the Master Chef here as well. And we're going to go and taste some delicious meals cooked by the Master Chef.
Okay.
I said I will bring the whiskey that we can consume. Ty will bring the cigars. And Soupy can be drunk. Because I don't know what's left. What's left? Bring us some beers. I don't know. Just show up. You know what
One
I mean?
bourbon, one scotch, one beer, baby.
And I think it's going to be super fun, and I can't wait. Amaroot peated cask strength. Is it 2009?
Was that good enough for him to join us tonight?
I don't know.
I don't know. Unless you're drinking some high-end shit like AC neat.
Dude, you should go get the fucking Porto Nova.
Should I?
Yeah.
Oh.
End off with something nice at least.
Yeah, okay. All right, I'll do that.
Yeah, grab the Porto Nova. Dan, we're going to send you that link. Can I send him a link you sent me?
No.
No.
Oh, from earlier today?
Yeah, because I don't know how to send you a link.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll try
do it
this.
now. I'll do it.
Let's try, Dan. I don't know, Dan, how. I'm just not even pretending. I'm just talking to a friend here. I have no idea how to send you a link, Dan. Yeah, Ty's going to go get some Amaroot Porto Nova. Delicious stuff. If anyone had it before, let us know in the comments. I'm very curious to hear your thoughts. It's one of my favorites. Dan, Ty's going to do that. Ty's going to do that. Yeah, we're at a Stogie's here as well. Maybe we should have had a couple cigarellos. Yeah, because we have nothing to smoke now. We're almost at 2 hours anyway.
Yeah, but it's Friday. We can go for 3. Fuck it.
Well, we're going to have to smoke another cigar.
If that dips down past 8, we're done.
Well, then, should we smoke or no?
If you want to.
Yeah.
Undo my belt. That's what kind of night this is.
Ooh, I might put on my
Comfy pants.
Adam J says, "Pin that is my favorite high ABV whiskey, and you must be talking about the Amaroot Porto Nova." Okay, Tam is going to stick around. So if Tam is here and he's smoking, then we can chat with Tam for the next hour anyway. So Ty, should I go get something for us to smoke?
Sure. You guys are going to experience dead air for a few minutes while I try to get this link sent.
Let's get the link sent, and then I will go and grab a stogie for us. And we have to...
Do I have Dan on Facebook?
Oh, I have no idea.
Fuck. Why is it always so goddamn difficult?
Can you email it to Dan?
Yeah, what's his email?
I think I have his email. Dan, text me your email.
Yeah, Gmail or
Let me check.
email.
Oh my God, I have so many Dans. Oh, there's no way to distinguish them. Oh God. I don't even know these many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Dans. Oh God.
We're in StreamYard, Daniel. We have to either email it, Gmail it, or Facebook Messenger. Those are the options. I need your email to do that. There we go. Okay. Whiskey Throttle 990R.
Okay. Eyes on it. Eyes on this shit right now.
I hope so.
Yes.
You think you just click it and invites whoever happens to be here? It doesn't work that way. At least I don't think it does. Maybe it does. I don't know. We are so organized. Thank you for pointing that out. We appreciate that you've noticed.
You know, 5 Point Dram, this is the Whiskey Heathens that you've stumbled on. We don't know what we're doing.
This isn't fucking Domino's. We're not a technology company that makes pizza. Okay, we're guys that drink whiskey and then occasionally put it on,
we are bad
video.
at this. We are bad. Okay, I'll go grab another stick. We'll say those my father's so we could take some pictures and stuff and do a proper review for Chris. I'll take some of this garbage in.
Okay, you do that. Dan wants me to just put the link in the chat. I'm not trying to invite everybody, Daniel. Ugh. So, as we continue to take our turns going back and forth, Amroot Porto Nova that has been thoroughly enjoyed many times over. In fact, that's how much is left of my bottle. We'll get into that. Yeah. Yeah. Cool. I was going to say something and then realized that this is not the venue for that. So I chose not to say it. And now I don't know what to say. And it's dead air with this beautiful face. Learned recently I'm autistic. Does that make sense? I think so. Oh, Daniel's son. All right, I don't want to talk to just myself, so I'll bring this guy on.
Oh my God.
Why do you make it so difficult, sir?
I don't make it difficult. Oh,
You
my
do.
heavenly Lord. I mean, you're young guys. It's not like it's that hard.
It is for a program we don't know. Trying to get
Do
this
you have, when you go through your, right now, do you
Yeah.
have a share button? Or
Yeah, there's a share, which would share our screen or share a
Yes.
video. Then there's an invite button.
can't?
And
Duh.
what comes up when you invite is to email, Gmail, or Facebook Messenger.
Right. So you just hit that Gmail
Yeah,
and send me the email.
but
Or
I didn't know what your email was.
well, now you do. Yours.
Yeah.
Oh my
I'm
heavenly.
gonna fucking block it now. That's what I need. I need ringing in the fucking mic. What are you doing?
I don't know, man. I had to turn on some lights here so I don't look so dark.
Oh,
How bright do you want me to be?
organized. Fuck, brighter than us, I guess.
Bright light, bright light. You look like you need to go to bed, young fella.
Fuck no, I need to drink more. I got to sleep in today. It was wonderful.
Okay, so see, I gotta drink some. I don't have any bottom shelf. Oh, I do. I have something worse than any of the Indian whiskey you drank.
There's no way that you have something worse than this.
I will challenge you.
Okay.
Put a sample of that in, and I'll send you a sample of a crap I wouldn't give to my worst enemy.
Well, I already have swear jar.
Nope, you don't have swear jar. I'll give you some moonshine pumpkin spice flavor.
I'd be okay with that because I'm all about that PSL life.
Oh, my heavenly Lord.
Fucking love hitting up a Starbucks for a PSL.
Yeah, that's different. This stuff is something else. It is something. It's terrible. Anyway, but I got something else that it tastes like it came out of a plastic jug.
Is it going to come out of a plastic jug?
No.
Okay, then.
Yeah, it's not good. Not good at all, young fella.
The Whiskey Heathens is not exclusive to, but is full up glorious fat idiots.
Who just called you a fat idiot?
Well, he's not wrong.
Well, he might be right about the fat, but I don't think about the idiot.
I'm pretty special.
I don't see nobody saying nothing about a fat idiot.
He wasn't talking about you.
Oh, you're special in a short bus, what?
Only Brook Laddie we've had is classic Laddie and split 1 ounce of Black Arts. All right then.
I'm not allowed to drink Black Art right now. I have to drink this.
What is that?
It is Amroot Peated Cask Strength 2015, 62.8%.
I will be drinking Amroot Porto Nova cask strength.
Way better than all that.
1%.
Anything you drink right now is going to taste better than what you were drinking.
Well, no, that's not true because what's in my glass right now is that hand-filled Lecheg bourbon cask.
Oh, yeah. But I mean, anything. I could just pour. I was going to drink rum instead, but.
Is that the 23? That is one of the best rums, bang for buck.
Isn't this phenomenal?
The Guatemalan rum, handmade with that label on it. Yeah.
From virgin. This blows me away though. From virgin sugarcane.
Yeah, that is a staple in my rum collection for sure.
Yeah.
Ooh,
You should try some of this though.
interesting.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Pusser's rum.
Gunpowder proof.
Where can I find that? Because I definitely would.
I think I got this at Crown Royal. Or Crown Liquor.
I would be on the lookout for it.
Gunpowder. What are you smoking?
Josh just gave me a Maduro Señorale by Jose Blanco.
Oh,
Dominican Republic.
Blanco. How's the Blanco?
I'm excited.
This is a House Resolution.
That is a fat fucking cigar. Where is that?
I have no idea.
Is that an Alec Bradley?
No idea. See if my app can pick it up.
Weird. Interesting. I haven't been using my cigar app lately. I don't know if the sound has gone to shit, but we just had to turn the heat on because it's still like minus 40. It was fucking cold when we opened the garage. So
It sounds awesome. Canadian Outdoor Survival. I met that guy with a bunch of Yankees, actually.
that
Hello,
guy?
gentlemen. Hello. Canadian Outdoor Survival. Who are you, sir?
I met him. I'm sure it was him.
I don't think it was him because
No.
that gentleman resides in Ontario.
I know.
Oh,
Maybe it's not him.
People have been to Ontario.
why?
I love Ontario, man. It's great.
It's great people. Beautiful countryside.
Ontario's good. Sarnia. With 210 Brewing. Maybe it was another guy, both from Ontario, that do outdoor stuff.
Well, this guy's name is Jason, and he's one of the premier house building contractors in Ontario in the Toronto area.
You mean more premier than that other guy?
Well, I don't know. There's a lot. This
More
guy
than-
does custom homes and stuff.
Well, it wasn't you. I didn't think it was you. No, I think the guy had Canadian Canoe Survival. Maybe that was his name.
Oh, hell yeah. Already a better draw than that my father.
Are you saying that this guy's better than Homes on Homes?
Different things.
I'm just joshing you, buddy.
Fuck that guy.
You got a little bit too much.
Like homes.
Anyway, I guess I got to pour this peak strength Amaretto.
Yeah, you should.
Well, I got this.
Dan, which Amaroot do you have?
It is a Amaretto peak strength from 2015. 16.
Oh, I had a 2007 one.
Oh, you're.
2009, sorry.
I was on live with Malt Muser earlier. He was talking about Japanese whiskey, so I said I'll pour a Japanese whiskey, and I poured this.
Is that Japanese whiskey though?
Well, it's owned by a Japanese company.
That's not Japanese. That's Kubakan. That's
I know what it is. But do you get it? It's owned by a Japanese company. That's who owns them.
Doesn't make it Japanese whiskey.
Oh, yeah, like living in Fort McMurray makes you an Albertan. Don't make me come over there, boy.
Come over, Dan.
Why do we let this guy on?
Come over. I'll let you sleep on my air mattress.
Oh, yeah, I bet you will. I already done that. Been there, done that.
Scarborough's the best. Scarborough's finest. Second place I ever got shot at. Love Scarborough.
Schmidt, it is phenomenal. It is wicked. It is one of the best ones I've had. I better get myself a whiskey glass.
I'm going to pour some of Ty's Amaroot Porto Nova.
Get it in you, baby.
This one's from 2015. This is batch number 6 at 62.1% ABV.
Yes. Newfie bashing. I wasn't bashing Newfies. You're bashing them. Who calls them a Newfie? That's terrible. That's racist.
Oh, yeah, wait, that's offensive.
Okay, let's pour this. Ooh, and it's in my very not so clean Caden cork glass, but you can't see that on film anyway.
Oh,
Just water spots. Glug, 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 glug. Oh, look at the color on that baby.
glug, glug, glug.
Water man. Yeah, look at it. Look at this one. Port.
Yours is quite red.
Yeah, that's that nice, lovely port.
Yeah.
I'm going to pour some water, and this is 60, what? 62? 62.1. It's very heavy. So Adam J says this is his favorite high ABV whiskey.
We had that for
Tell me
his
why.
pamper party.
Yeah, tell me why, Adam. Because I thoroughly enjoy this, and sometimes it's hard to come by. Yeah, Adam, that was with those pointy sticks, right?
Did you get assaulted by the Tamil Tigers? Were you insulting Indian whiskey?
I put a good bit of water in that, and look at that beautiful pink hue.
That is a nice one.
Put it over by the white a little more. Look at that. Yeah, that's nice. Canadian Outdoor Survival says, I'm going to have a sip of Last Straw Firewater.
Where the fuck were you 2 hours ago when we were talking about this Last Straw whiskey in the 6 version? We got a bunch of stuff coming up. You missed out because you got here late. But that's okay. It happens. I'm trying to send a message here to someone that might join us, possibly. When I can figure shit out.
There's lots of open bottles, J Pool. Maybe I should have.
Hey, JP.
There's lots of open ones. I keep them in a different room for.
Who's emailing me? Stop that.
Stop that. How dare you?
Oh, this is very lovely, this Amrut. Nothing like that AC crap you guys were trying to drink. You couldn't even swallow it.
I'll be back in 45 minutes.
Where are you going now? I'm trying to do something. God
I
damn
gotta go
it.
meet Keys.
All right.
Anybody here want to talk to me instead of these guys? They're
There you go. Who's
distracted.
got questions for the guy that actually knows shit?
He just left. I don't know what you're talking. Anybody here seen the movie Donnie Darko?
Yeah.
Anybody?
Jake Gyllenhaal.
Yeah. Anybody
Yeah.
seen a movie called Brotherhood of the Wolves?
No.
Brotherhood of the Wolves and Donnie Darko came out both about, I think, 1985 in thereabouts, give or take a year. Anybody ever drank Tomatin whiskey?
Yes.
Anybody drank the Kubicon from Tomatin?
No.
Nobody? Well, you take a look at this poster of Donnie Darko,
Oh, that's what's on the bottle.
and now you take a look at the bottle,
Yep.
and then read the story. You know the story. What Kubicon is, right? Probably not pronouncing it right. It's like Gaelic for like a ghost wolf or a ghost dog.
No.
Yes. And then, if you look up this movie, they both came out in the same.
Oh, wait, I
Here.
did see that movie.
And see that guy in the background?
Yeah.
He played like the Mohawk Indian in the movie, right?
Okay.
His name is Mark Dacascos. He's actually a Hawaiian martial artist actor. And he was the main bad guy in the last John Wick movie.
Okay.
He was also Iron Chef America. He was the guy that came and flipped out, did backflips out on the stage and then would say, "A la cuisine."
Oh, so not Bobby Flay.
No, Bobby Flay was one of the one of the guys people would compete against.
Bobby Flay was one of the original American winners of Iron Chef in Japan, and then he stood on his cutting board and people were fucking savage about it. I remember.
As an insult. Like he jumped up on it after he won?
Yep, that's right.
Yeah, it was
And in Japan, too, and people were like, what the fuck?
culturally appropriate. Yeah, but they're into some weird stuff in Japan, man. I don't know why they would get upset with that.
I'm a big fan of Japan.
Anyway, I was just making conversation, but that's where, if you can, and I've mentioned it to Tomatin, and they went, well, we'll have to ask the marketing department. But that's where, come on, man, there's no bloody way that's not from. They combined that movie. That movie is about a wolf that's terrorizing a French colony in France, right? I'm going to add 5 drops of water to my cast strength Amrut.
I'm still enjoying the Lecheg.
That might have been 6.
Le
Maybe that's 7. I don't care. It's close enough. Leche.
I'm glad you didn't put 1 drop in, man. That drives me nuts.
Yeah, what are you going to do with it? I always do this. Now, with the SMWS and the blind tastings that we do, or did, before COVID, you would, you go through and I try to get everybody to always save a little bit, right? Like half of their sample. And I always put 5 drops into that half and then come back. And
Hell yeah.
I swear to God, you'll go back to the first one and it's not somebody switched your whiskey out.
Yeah, 100%.
It
It's
is
different. It's so different.
And that's one of the reasons I like whiskey.
When you get to the last taste, go back to the very first one, and you find quite often, like all these sweet, crazy notes come out. It's quite fun.
Yeah, there you go. JP knows the movie, and that is
show.
No.
One of the beautiful models that has graced our thumbnails is here, but she does not care to join us.
what does that tell you?
Yeah, I feel like I got to check out that Brotherhood of the Wolf again. I remember I saw that. I worked at a video store in my youth, and I remember seeing that, and I watched it. I just don't recall the film. So,
What are you talking about? What is that?
Brotherhood of the Wolf.
I'm not familiar.
I know. What does Adam J feel about Bobby Flay?
Mango fucking chutney! Who wants some mango chutney? Because that's all that motherfucker knows how to make. Tell me, Adam.
Who's that?
Tell me. Are you in the mood for some mango chutney? Because if so, you're in the mood for some Bobby fucking Flay.
Hey, listen, let's go back to your buddy there, Canadian outdoor survivor. He
Sure.
said he tried to use some fancy terms. Go back up there and put his
Yeah, he had a thing here. He was talking about because he's new in the spirit world here. He's new to whiskey.
Yeah. That's cool.
New in the way that I was. Like he drank whiskey before, but got into it. So he's telling us this story because, like I told you, he's a premier home builder and renovator. And so he says, I was at a client's house the other day. And he offered some of his finer scotch. Like a gentleman, I waited for the deal to close before drinking his finer choice, being new to understanding spirits. So then he goes on to say, I tried using some terms I've learned from here. I told him it was tasty. He asked me what notes I tasted. I told him hints of caramel and almost a bit of solvent or flooring glue. And then he told me to get the fuck out of his house.
You must be watching the Swear Jar episode.
Yeah, don't watch shitty whiskey episodes. Talk about great whiskey.
So I'm going to tell you a story about when I was on the Isle of Arran at the Lag Distillery, which I one day think that Mr. No Whiskey there, Josh, will actually be challenged to see if he likes lag and Lacheg over above, right? We haven't got any lag available here yet, but it's coming. Anyway, I had my camera, and I'm sure it's been 2 years that I've lost it or misplaced what I recorded. And I was a little shy about putting my camera into the face of the master distiller from Arran, James McTaggart. But we did ask him this question in our group, and I was recording it. Is what do you think like of the time period now when he first got into whiskey growing up in Scotland? And he basically said this. Okay, you're listening to Canadian Outdoor Survivor. He said, if somebody came into the damn pub, and this isn't a very good Scottish accent, and told me they were getting marzipan and strawberry or whatever off their damn whiskey, we would have kicked their ass out onto the street and told them not to come back. And this is one of the master distillers.
Treacle and marzipan.
He said, yeah, none of that, man. You just drank your whiskey to drink your whiskey. You weren't drinking.
Yeah. But see, whiskey has become a boutique, and it's become a way for us to meditate, type of thing, right? So,
well, I mean,
of course, we know we don't taste strawberries, but the flavors that we get may remind us of strawberries. But something I talk about all the time is people using notes that they haven't tasted just because they've heard the note.
No, I agree 100%. Like
so
marzipan.
If you taste marzipan and you haven't tasted marzipan, then you don't taste marzipan on your whiskey.
All right, let's pick on Ty because I think he's the newer guy. But Ty, what is marzipan?
Oh, it's almond paste. I've had it in blocks. I've had this. We've gone through this before.
Yeah.
But sometimes people will use the other term, and I forget what it is now because I wanted to say it, of fondant.
No. I use cake fondant frequently to describe things. In fact, I used it today.
Me too.
That heavy, sugary cake fondant that looks like it's folded on. Absolutely.
It's kind of cardboardy.
Yeah, it's got a weird texture to it.
Yeah, but
is
oftentimes
absolutely
that's
something I
made.
pick up.
That's
That's
made.
not a bullshit.
It's made with marzipan. Oftentimes.
Sometimes.
I don't know. I don't
Well,
bake cakes.
sometimes we'll break
Fucking
it down.
eat a lot of them though.
Yeah, I eat a lot of cakes. I drink.
Hey,
a lot
you guys
of
know
tea.
more about eating cake than me. What do I know?
They can just call us fat idiots.
I've been called worse by better.
I'm not skinny.
No, we've been making fun of the term marzipan lately.
Yeah, my number one.
Cake fondant is absolutely a note that I pick in.
Thank you, Steve.
Say.
Steve has got what I'm saying. Steven Schmidt. He's not an idiot, and he's probably not fat either. I'm going to listen to him, not you guys.
Flavors you remember when you taste it, 100%.
Post that.
Fondant with marzipan with some flavoring in it.
I tried marzipan for the first time in a marzipan truffle, and that was delicious. And then I tried a block of raw marzipan, and it was fucking horrible.
I had one.
It
One
was
was
like
a chocolate marzipan. It was good too.
Blandy, weird almond.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So amaretto reminds me of amaretto. Yeah, exactly. So say amaretto then, if that's what comes to mind. Don't say fucking marzipan.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's the thing. Somebody might. What if I just said I get almonds?
Cool.
Almonds. Yeah.
Right? Are they dry almonds? Are they salted almonds? Are they marzipan?
Yeah, they might be. They might be, but I doubt
That's
it.
the thing, right?
Sometimes. If you've had marzipan and it reminds you of it, excellent. But if you haven't had marzipan, don't say that a whiskey reminds you of marzipan because you're just repeating a note that you've heard.
So Jason, Canadian Outdoor Survival continues, says, I'm getting better. I'm actually having some of the Dalmore 12 right away, not using proper terms. Feels very loose and thin, almost like it needs more
Correct.
viscosity. I assume you meant
Viscosity, yeah.
And it has a peppery spice.
Yeah. So now that you know, you can skip every other Dalmore for the rest of your life except
the 15.
Yeah. that's
But
the-
what about
And the old cigar malt.
the old one? Yeah.
The old one.
I got the old one.
The old one's
The
where it's
purple
at.
box?
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah,
one,
with the
man.
stitching.
What about oh shit.
King Alex.
Yeah.
No,
I just haven't spent the money on it, so I don't know.
I have. It's overpriced. It's 6 different casks. Adam J hit the nail on the head. He said, man, I don't think you're going to like it, Josh, because there's going to be too much going on and not refined. And sure enough, I tasted it, and it was like a weird-ass blend.
Cyanide tastes like almonds. Anyway, a lot of people dislike Dalmore because they don't chill filter. Just so you know, Canadians.
I don't like them because they charge premium price
And they color it.
for something that's mostly just there for show. It's heavily colored. Yeah, the King Alex is decent, man, but I would never pay up to $300 for that.
Vintage 2002.
Yeah, it's a little different. I have had a couple vintages myself. The vintages are a little different. I had a vintage 2010, a 2009, and an 8, and they were very decent.
I don't know how we could help him understand loose.
Well, we'll get there. But
Tastes like-
we're still talking about that cigar malt. So Steven says he has the red box. That's the one you can go and buy today.
Didn't we do one side by side?
We did 3 episodes. We did the original cigar malt in the purple box that was from 2009, discontinued. Then we did the new red box cigar malt, and then we did a side-by-side. We did it at Q Cigar Room. Those episodes will be coming probably this spring. Who knows? So many in the works. But there is a difference. There is different juice. It even looks different in color because that's what's weird. Normally they color to match everything. This one looks the same. So that there is a difference. Yes, Stephen. Can you help me understand how it can feel loose? What process would make it like this? I'm trying to really learn. Yeah, so when you say loose, is that what you mean? Do you mean watery? Do you mean really thin? Like when you look on the legs in a glass, are they just super thin, quick legs? Is it more like a skirt that coats it? Are they thick and fat that hang on for a while? Is that what we're talking about when you say loose?
Adam just poured the Glenburgie 10.
Mm,
You had to get me started now on Glenburgie.
bastard.
Many people know my love to be Lecheg, but I have a second love, and that second love is Glenburgie.
Basically, what we're saying, Steve, is if you find that cigar malt in purple, the old box, even the stag is different. It's not shiny. It's like a pewter stag. Buy it. And if you don't like it, I'll buy it from you because I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, it's better than the 10. We did them side by side, and it's clear. It was clear. Clear what was better.
So, yeah, when you're saying loose, watery, you're just meaning like really thin and light, not a ton of flavor to it. Is that what you mean?
Canadian
Damn.
Outdoor Survival. You get a hold of me. I'll tell you what book to read.
I'm very excited.
I can't.
Yeah,
tell.
he's not going to have time. He's got a newborn and so many
So
projects
big.
on the go. The fact that he's
Oh,
even here tonight
so
surprises
big.
me. So,
Play it in your ears. Get one of them books.
oh, okay, an audiobook. What book are you talking about, Dan?
I'm not allowed to tell you.
What the fuck?
No, it's just for him.
All right, well, you're getting kicked off. We'll see you next time.
That hurt. That hurts my feelings.
No, it doesn't.
Well, fuck you.
Feelings.
Fuck you.
Nothing more than feelings in the.
Yeah, Canadian Outdoor Survival. Do yourself the favor of having a Dalmore 15 and stopping there, man. Mostly all other Dalmores are like that 12. Even the 18. I prefer the 15, and I prefer the 15 to the King Alex as well. The vintages are a little different, yes, but they're few and far between. Man.
Is there, Josh?
Thin, bland, not impressive. Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, what he said. Go with the 15. I think it's like normally $130, but it goes on sale. He gifted me a bottle of that 15 for, I don't know if it was my birthday one year or something, but fucking delightful. The Dalmore 15 I describe as Christmas in a glass. I think that's the easiest way to talk about it. Dan, you've got a new fan.
Love your channels, guys. Love Dan. You're pretty cool too.
Who's that?
I love you, man. I mean, you're no Holmes on Holmes, but hey.
So, Canadian Outdoor Survival, you're drinking 40 Creek. Oh, that's the wrong one. Where'd it go? Moved. You're drinking 40 Creek. The gentleman below you there that we're talking with, Stephen Schmutz, we've done an episode with him. He picked a special bottle. So that's love to know what it is you're drinking for that 40 Creek.
Yeah, I would be very interested to know which 40 Creek is your old faithful.
He says the Barrel Select. Now, didn't the Barrel Select change recently? I believe they changed the label and the juice is different, but they still call it Barrel Select.
Because it's a new one, their own.
Dalmore 15 is $100 at Costco.
Which Costco are you going?
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
that's worth
my
the pickup.
Costco.
That's worth the pickup at $100.
Fuck yeah, man. I mean, it's going on sale here for like $89 and you fucking scoop it up.
Now, it's been a long time. Like New Year's and stuff is when you'll find that.
Yeah.
Christmas, yeah.
I keep an
holidays.
eye out. In Red Deer, the Costco in Red Deer. I got someone in Red Deer. I'm going to have them hit it up.
For the $100, yeah.
Yeah.
No more than that, man. I think it's about 150, 60 to buy now.
I thought it was 130.
Well, not now. Well, average.
Okay.
Right? Because 130, man, I'd still probably pick it up.
I'm from Ontario, so my go-to to find things is I use the LCBO just to get a general base price, and then I subtract $20 to $30 for Ontario. Or for Alberta, I mean. Man, I can't
I'm very
fucking
glad.
spell worth of shit.
Yeah. You should come on the show.
Dalmore 15 is at the LCBO for $146.85.
That's a little too much.
Yeah, that's a little much. I mean, it is delicious. I don't know if it's $150 delicious.
Well, let's
But
see
it's
what it
pretty
is here
fucking good.
in Alberta. I usually use Kensington as my base because they're basically in the middle.
Jason, I just checked it for you. $146, buddy. If only they sold liquor at Costco there, but you live in a terribly governed province that decides that government should be involved in the sale of products. So fuck them.
The government's involved in all the sales.
Yeah, not the way
Dan,
Ontario is.
you know what we mean, you shit.
Ontario is LCBO is
125 here.
their way of saying Nazi. That's all.
Yeah, go with that.
Yeah,
That's actually not a bad price.
$100. Goodbye.
LCBO has the HP cast strength for 130.
That Amaret peated is actually very nice, very smooth.
Can we, if you click that, what happens?
It just stops him from talking.
Cool.
Oh. No, Dan, we've got another guest that we're going to bring on tonight.
Yeah. See what happens.
Well, I can bring on all three, but it just gets chaotic.
We'll see.
Yeah, all right, we'll bring on all three. You can stick around, Dan.
We've seen Tam pop down.
Oh, you finally see my fat head.
The Florida
You're joining the rest of us fatheads.
Oh, God. Yeah, it's a terrible angle because I'm sitting down and slouching and, I just finished eating a shit ton of food, so...
Yeah, we ordered an 18-inch pizza that we scarfed down before the live.
We've been drinking all day.
That's terrible. It's bad. When I order pizza, it's usually a large, and it's supposed to feed 2 or 3 people, and I could just eat that whole thing by myself. And my wife is always disgusted where I'll eat half the pie, I'm done, and then 5 minutes later I'm eating the rest of it. It's the hell, I thought you were full. Yeah, no, not for pizza.
Not yet.
Not yet. You'll get there.
So Dan says the heathens need tech lessons. And it's funny you should say that because just the other day I was saying, fuck Dan to Ty. Dan's eyebrows goes up every time.
He muted himself. We didn't even mute him.
Yeah, we didn't.
What's up, Dan?
Not much, Tam. How you doing, buddy?
Oh, I'm all right. Had a long-ass day of work and really looking forward to drinking and cigars.
Where do you work, buddy?
I actually work technically out in California, but I live in Florida.
Nice.
Yep.
How's the COVID down there?
I'm not allowed to leave the house.
Oh,
No,
so
I go out quite often. It's just that it's always I make sure that everywhere I go is absolutely dead. I went to a cigar bar earlier this week, and I went at 1 o'clock in the afternoon where it's completely empty because people had real jobs. So sat there for 4 hours, had a cigar and a few drinks. It was a good day.
That sounds lovely.
Mm-hmm.
We can do that now.
Our cigar bar is now open. Yep. The only one in Alberta. It's only a 5-hour drive for us to go to it, so it's not a huge deal.
We've drove down, smoked 2 sticks, and drove back.
It is not the first one in Alberta, though.
It's the only one in Alberta right now, though.
Well, what makes them a cigar bar that allows you to smoke inside?
They're on a native reserve.
So it's different that way. But the first one that was done is actually at Chateau Louis. Inside, and it is phenomenal. And they spent all this money to put in this HVAC system that would cycle the air and get the smoke out. Better than and then they went. No, then they said no more smoking inside the province. It was I'd have been.
Yeah, it's brutal.
To change the law like that, probably. And I'm not a smoker, so.
Me either. So Tam, what are you smoking?
Working on this Opus X Fuente.
Ooh.
X Fuente.
Damn.
Arturo Fuente.
Damn.
In all honesty, it's meh.
What are you drinking, Highland Park? Do we know what you're drinking?
Yeah, what are you drinking, Tam?
Oh, I'm working on a WB Staffel
Oh.
bourbon, And then later on, I'm gonna finish off with this collaboration, which is a Copper and King collaboration with Bardstown. I think it's one of their earliest releases before Bardstown actually broke out with their own distillery, like before they actually went live.
Cool. Weird stuff.
Oh, I'm a whore for Bardstown. I collect like a lot of Bardstown stuff.
Is that right?
I don't think I've had a Bardstown
No,
before.
me either. I haven't had.
Oh, dude, like the other day, I just went out hunting, and one of my buddies actually hooked me up with pretty much Discoveries 1 through 4. And while I was there, it's like, can I have a second set? So now I have my drinking bottles, then I have my back bottles, then I have like a couple of bottles of the Pfeiffer Pavitt Reserve, which is, I swear to God, is like one of the better ones. Like, I don't know why people's going crazy about their Labaud release, which is their Armagnac finished bourbon.
Okay.
People are
that's
going crazy
weird
for that.
stuff,
But
man.
yeah, I like finished bourbon, but I'm still mostly a Scotch guy. So whenever I can find any bourbons with nice finish, I usually grab it.
How far are you from Fort Myers?
About 2.5 hours.
That's a trek.
Yeah, unless I, pedal to the metal. I used to drive down that way yearly when I had to work down in South Beach, and South Beach is a 3.5 hour drive. But you grab yourself some little Cuban coffees, you fly to everywhere your car makes it.
Fucking Cuban coffee's the shit.
Yeah.
We had a place here that was selling Cuban coffee. It was a little fucking Havana cafe. And they had it. It was delicious. I think they're gone now.
Yeah.
Which is sad, but I love a good Cuban coffee. Whenever I go to Cuba, I'll sit in the main lounge to drink Cuban coffee and smoke Dominican cigars in Cuba. Oh, yeah.
Jam,
I remember
you know that little surprise pack that I bought, Tam, of like 20 cigars or something?
Oh yeah. How'd that turn out?
One of them is this one right here.
Is this from that as well?
And that one's from it as well. This one's lovely. This is a house resolution.
Oh, I wonder if that's a specific Corona blend or it's a Drew Estate.
It says
It
Corona.
says Corona, yeah.
Corona makes a lot of their own cigars. Mainly, I stick with their FSG releases, only because, like, I don't know, something about the Florida sun-grown tobacco has like a really nice kind of like leathery tang at the end.
Yeah,
And-
we
Yeah.
smoked some of those the other
We
day.
had those FSGs on a live a few weeks back.
and we really enjoyed those. And
Oh,
how are you looking this one?
This one I'm really liking. I'm liking
Yeah.
this better than the My Father.
Me too. I like this one better than
And
my
this is
father.
a cheaper one, I assume.
I would
The Maduro Señorial by Jose Blanco. No idea. It's cracked, but that's okay. It's not effective.
just put your finger over it. You'll be fine.
Yeah. This one's holding up real well. And it's real nice. Damn, we'll get you on the cigar train yet.
See, like,
Someday.
my struggle is everyone keeps raving about these Opus X cigars, and
Yeah,
I've had a handful of them, but I don't know. I'm still not wild about them. It's not what I'm looking for in a flavor profile. So I'm probably gonna right after this one. I'm probably gonna switch back and grab like I don't know that Monte Cristo anniversary I have floating around. I'll go for that. Have you had that
So
one yet?
my buddy here. Oh, I've had Monte Cristos. Couple boxes I've gone through.
They have this new oh god, I forget what year is it. 6420. I'll grab it later, but it's like this super dark, oily Maduro, and it's a box press. And I bought mine in a Churchill format, so it's like this sexy cigar. It's like a beautiful
3-hour cigar.
Oh, I'm into that.
I don't know. I could probably crank through it in like 2 hours if I really try.
Yeah, me too. Easy peasy.
So Canadian Outdoor Survival. I did a toast at his wedding, and he gave out cigars. One of them was, I believe, the Drew Estate Sweet Jane. So both the acid and the Sweet Janes are from Drew Estate. They're both infused, flavored cigars.
You know, hold up now.
They get shit on by a lot of people.
Exactly. They get shit on heavily. Because
like,
they're infused.
Two of my buddies really enjoy the Sweet Janes, and like honestly, for me, if I pick up a Sweet Jane, or I grab one of theirs, I can only smoke maybe half before I have to put it down because It's
Too
too
sweet?
sweet for me.
I
Yeah.
understand. And if someone's passing me an acid, I'm gonna be like, hell yeah, I'm gonna smoke that shit, man. I enjoy it, but it's not something I would run out and purchase for myself. But I do enjoy it every so often. It's been years now,
Yeah.
but every so often I'll have one. I think it's something Adam J would actually really enjoy too.
See, the
I've
only
got a
acid
few-
the only acid I enjoy comes in the form of a stamp. So I'll pass.
I
been a lot of
thoroughly
years.
enjoy that kind.
It's been a lot of years for me, man.
I did that one time here. My wife and mother and sister and a bunch of people went on a fucking trip to Dominican without me, a girls' trip. And I was like, well, if you're going to go on a trip, so am I. I'm just not going to leave the basement. And I took a couple tabs of that deliciousness and put on Netflix. And I put on this Japanese show called The Samurai Gourmet. And I was 3 episodes deep, high as fuck on acid before I realized that it was all Japanese and didn't have subtitles, but I understood everything. And then there was an episode, it starts raining and he's got to run into a bar. And I'm like, oh, fuck. And it started raining in my basement. I was like, this is a fucking intense acid. But no, my dishwasher sprung a leak and it was leaking through the ceiling. And I was like, oh, how do I deal with this? High as fuck. I just grabbed a Rubbermaid, put it under, and went back to watching Netflix. It was a good day.
It's been a lot of years, man, for me now.
We used to switch that.
I'd say, what, 15 years.
I got a hookup from a chemist at Ryerson University.
Good
It's
stuff.
pretty good shit.
Yeah. Boys in Munn used to make it.
Oh,
Hmm.
I got to throw out what are we talking about here? Most of it was when I was down in Wisconsin on a business trip. Those names are gone with the companies.
Don't worry, man. It's just chatter. Cross chatters. We're not saying anything bad about you in the chat. Don't worry.
That's
You
fine.
can say whatever you like.
We're trying to learn. We're
Yeah.
all discussing. Here's a big ass discussion today.
I agree with Adam. Most
Me
bourbons
too.
taste the same unless it's finished.
Me too.
Yeah,
It's like-
they all have a very similar note to them, but some
Yeah. I mean, with such heavy restrictions, you can't help it, man. But people flock to it and cling to it.
Oh
And I
yeah,
find
no,
there's
it
more diversity in Scotch. Man.
Absolutely.
No, you
We
can
said
have,
it
like-
many times. Like that's been our go-to. We'll take a sip and be like, tastes like bourbon.
well with my club that we do tastings. One year we actually sat down and we did a lineup of like 10-year-old scotches, but in the end it was maybe we had 20 different 10-year-old scotches, and we had to split them between Speysides, Highlands, Finnish, Islas, and like peated. And dude, it's crazy how you can have so many different 10-year-old scotches with different flavor profiles that are night and day. Whereas with bourbon, you can grab 10 different bourbons and they're all gonna have the same core notes, like caramel, vanilla,
Yeah,
butterscotch,
dude.
and
Yeah,
It's-
dude. We
gets
were like,
boring.
let's test ourselves, man. Maybe we're biased. We love Scotch. We were born in Scotch, you know what I mean? But we were like, let's go to some bourbon tastings. So we went to some bourbon tastings, man. And they were all like, cool, decent. And then we went to a couple more. And then I did some Zoom ones. And I was like, these are all the same idea. And we had one that was the Bellamy, that was the bourbon, or
the brandy?
the brandy. My God, that was the
can't
best bourbon I ever
I can't get my
tasted.
hands on that. I cannot
We
get my
got
hands on
a
that
bottle
one.
of The Bellamy Reserve, the 108 proof.
Yeah, did we ever do that episode?
We did the episode.
Cool.
We haven't aired it.
I enjoyed that. What that brandy cast, my lord, that was something else, man. And I was like, wow, this is how different bourbon can be. But that was the only one in 150 that stood out.
Like I also not a huge bourbon drinker. Picked up a bottle of Eagle Rare because I thought it would be really cool, and we have some awesome B-roll footage. The bottle's in the clutches of an Iron Eagle statue. Super
Do they?
cool. I had been sitting on it for about 7 months, and then when we cracked it and drank it, I was just like, I don't get the hype. I don't see it.
So was it just the regular Eagle Rare?
Yeah, just the regular Eagle Rare.
And it's 10-year-old, but it doesn't say 10 years old on the neck anymore. Just
That's
on the
right.
back.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
And then we did Buffalo Trace, and again, I don't see why people fucking love the buff.
Buffalo Trace to me was complete garbage, man. I did not care for that at all, and I would
love
never
Buffalo
even
Trace.
think about buying a bottle of that. I would spend double and get a Woodford Double Oak before I would ever do that.
That's the bourbon
I
that came from
see
mine.
that. I disagree with you on that one because I think
Most
Woodford
people
Double
do,
Oak.
Tim. Yeah,
Woodford Double Oak is overly oaky for me, so like it hits like
Love
almost
it.
a bitter tannic note at the end.
oh, I love that
Um,
bitter note.
You'll like the store picks I got for you then, because I got like 3 or 4 store picks that I'm holding. So whenever
Yeah?
you get your ass down here, they're all yours.
Well, that's
Hell
why I
yeah,
was
man.
asking
Hell
where you're
yeah.
at. I don't think we'll be going to Florida anytime soon, but I got someone that spends a lot of time there, and I was thinking that maybe we'll get you some
Just
money
keep- yeah.
over a 6-month period. You could put together like a case.
He
and,
has a good Elijah Craig.
Figure it a way for you to get it to him, and then he
Oh.
can drive it back
Yeah.
here to Ontario.
I had that Elijah Craig, and it's long killed now.
That
but
one?
the cork was very, very leaky.
Yeah, they had bad corks. I've got several of them, and all of that kind of iffy corks, but none of them leak on mine. But to me, that was the Mustang of bourbons. Like that was their go-to bourbon, price wise, and
Yeah, that was delicious. I like that. Yep.
So it's like when I say that, I mean it's kind of like buying a muscle car. You buy yourself a Mustang. You can have just as much fun with a Mustang as you can with a twice the price Corvette. Really.
Yes.
I mean,
and also, Ben.
All right. Go ahead.
But you also have to take a course on how to crash into crowds at car meets.
Yeah.
Hey Dan,
That's very
Dan,
rude.
have you tried any of the newer Elijah Craig barrel proofs?
No.
They're
No,
pretty
just
good.
flat out no.
What's the tag?
Yeah, try them.
No, the Elijah Craig.
Oh,
That one is
Sorry.
okay. The older recipes, like that bottle, is far superior than what they make now. But they're trying to come back to it because like the stuff in the bottles now, I forget how many years they are. I'd have to check my bottles. Honestly, I have like 3 of them, but I don't remember how old they are. But they're pretty good. They're not terrible, but like they make 3 batches a year, like A, B, and C. And like so far, batch A and C are usually the better ones. B, it's like hit or miss. It's either tastes like taint or it just tastes tainted. So it's whatever.
I'm trying to find something, but I might have buried it.
Under all those Brook Laddie.
I've never had a Brook Laddie in here. I don't know what you're talking about. I have no idea what you're talking about. There's no Brook Laddie in here, young fella.
None whatsoever.
Nope.
I think I can even see a few.
I can see 42.
What is that? Barter House. Is that one of those orphan barrels?
Yep, 20-year-old bourbon. What this is? Let's think about this. This is a company owned by Diageo. So they sourced this whiskey and they found a 20-year-old bourbon and we're like, yeah, we got to clear out some stuff. So they came up, let's get rid of some of these stuff and we can sell it for a premium by relabeling it. And here is the prime example.
Yep, the Entrapment, $230.
Yeah, so this is 25-year-old Crown Royal.
Is that what it is?
It says so right on the damn freaking label.
I didn't buy it.
What's
I
it say?
bought, which fucking orphan barrel did I buy?
22.
They're good.
Started with an R or something.
Rhetoric.
Rhetoric.
Yeah, you paid a lot. I wouldn't pay that much for the Rhetoric.
I did pay a lot, but I was young
Man,
in my
I'm a
game
whiskey
when I bought
savant, man.
This
I
is
remember other people's
25-year-old.
collection better
It
than my
says
own.
right here.
Fuck's sakes.
The Gimli Distillery, home of Crown Royal Canadian whiskey. This 25-year-old Canadian whiskey masterpiece has been looking to make its escape. It's just 25-year-old Crown Royal. 41% alcohol.
Why do Americans and Newfies love Crown Royal so much? I don't get it.
I had a bunch of Americans in my fall protection class, and they were like, one of our other guys said he follows you on Instagram, and you know a lot about whiskey. So where can we get this Crown Royal Black? Is what he said, actually, straight from Texas.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, are you serious? And he's like, yeah, man. He's like, we need this Crown Royal Black. I was like, Ace.
The liquor store
Liquor
in this
Depot.
parking lot.
Yeah.
That one over there called 7 Liquor. Like
Right beside 7-Eleven.
Yeah, man.
What's
Literally
that liquor
anywhere.
store
You
called?
went. And they went up and stocked up on this Crown Royal. Just sitting there. This black was just sitting there for years at Sobeys.
Dude, like, I'm with Ben on this. I can't drink Crown Royal. It's some of the
No,
stuff.
man. Hard pass.
The only episode we've done on Crown Royal was their
Blenders.
Blender Select. It was an Ontario exclusive.
Gross.
We've got a bunch of Crown Royals that we plan on doing, but yeah, it's just like a lot of their shit is just exported. So I didn't know that about the entrapment. That's interesting. I'm glad I never paid for it.
Well,
What's
I'd be
terrible is-
interested to taste a
Right on the
25-year-old Crown Royal.
actually,
Yeah. Because
In
corn
my-
starts getting pretty tasty around that age.
in my opinion, the Crown Royal bourbon mash,
Yeah.
that's what I would want Crown Royal to be.
I got one downstairs, I think.
I think it's pretty good. I mean, I'm not gonna. You're not gonna.
The rye wasn't terrible.
Yeah, that Northern Harvest that won all
Yeah.
the awards. Thanks, Jim Murray.
I bought a bunch of 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, I think 10 or 12 packs of the minis for $5.
Yeah,
They
but
were
this
in one of the business
bottle,
stores.
and you'll never know it. But this bottle is the original. This is like now you buy it and it's another blend.
Mhm.
It's not the stuff that first came out.
Yeah.
All right, I'll be right back. Gotta grab another cigar.
All right.
What I was trying to find is a 23-year-old Elijah Craig when he was talking about highly oaky. It's extremely oaky. I can't find it.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's a shame he doesn't like that double oak because I really like it. That's I think
me
that may
too.
be the first bourbon that really made me go, "Ooh, bourbon can be good."
Yeah. Same with me. Steve turned me on to Park Whiskey Society.
We do have an episode of that we have not filmed yet, but we've got a couple of variations, one of the older bottlings and the newer bottlings.
Somebody
Adam
wants.
Day says when he wanted to get wasted when he was 20, he drank Crown Royal. I remember you drinking Crown Royal, Adam, and you used to like drink the fancy ones when they came out, but you would just like smash through an entire fucking bottle or two, right? In a night.
That's not appreciating it. You just want.
No, he's just getting drunk, like you said, right?
Bye, 5 Point. Thanks for joining us,
Yeah.
buddy. We appreciate you.
Cheers.
Thanks for coming out. Cheers.
Yeah, I'm gonna cut out here too. I got
You
stuff.
guys know, Dan?
Yeah.
All right,
Love
Dan.
you guys.
All
Before
the
you mute.
horseshit back
Yeah.
and forth between us. We still appreciate you, sir.
Later, buddy. We're not
I
going to
love
be
you,
around.
man. I love you. I don't. My feelings don't get hurt by your banter.
Good.
Well, we're not trying hard enough then.
The more you talk, the less I know. That's all I know.
Wow. Wow. See, that hurt a little bit.
Listen, I
All
work
right,
in
Dan.
construction
You have
too.
a good night.
Hey, we're the whiskey show you watch, like Ty said, during your morning poo, man.
Yeah. By the
You
time
get
our
that.
videos are finished, it's time to wipe and get off the
Under
pot.
10 minutes. And it's a bunch of bullshit anyway.
I usually watch Ty while I'm in the shower.
You watch me while you're in the shower?
Yes.
Perfect timing, bro. That's why I do shower
I
beers.
donate shower beers to Ty just to hear him say my name while he's in the shower.
You can check me out on OnlyFans, 1 minute shower beer reviews. I'm Nick. Wait, you'll never
$8 a
see
month.
$8 a month. Yeah.
Straight up.
That's great. That'll buy you.
Probably be $8.99 next month. Gaining some
Anyway.
traction.
Cheers, my friends. Stay out of trouble. I love you all.
Cheers, Dan. We can't
Take
promise you that. See you, buddy.
Bye.
Oh, well, that was fun. What
Ty,
what
have
are
you had
we
this
doing?
one?
Celebrating.
Monte Cristo. No, I have not. Does it say 35 or 85?
35.
Damn.
So it's
It happens.
it's that box press.
I would be interested to see that.
Well, you'd be interested to get one in Canada? Is that what you're saying?
Eventually. I'm recovering from a little overspending spree during COVID lockdown.
Yeah, me too.
So One of my humidors shit the bed recently. It wouldn't hold
That
humidity
sucks.
above 55. So I've pulled everything out, put it in the Tupperware, and
do you
I'm
wanna borrow one of
re-seasoning
mine?
it. No, I'm re-seasoning it. It'll be okay. It'll recover.
Are you wiping or are you up in the Bovita packs?
I put up fucking 8 Boveda packs, and I'm going to leave it
84s?
for a week. A couple 84s, some 69s, some 72s, whatever the fuck they are. I just threw a bunch of packs in there, and I'll leave it for 2 weeks with no cigars in it, and hopefully it'll fix itself. And then
a lot of people wipe them down with distilled
no, you
water.
can get mold that way.
Yeah, I try to avoid that myself.
Yeah,
Well,
I mean I've done it, and it works in a pinch. But
now I wipe mine down, but mine is temperature controlled. I have a Winador, so
A
like
little different.
yeah, like whenever I need to rehumidify, I just move everything into a Tupperware container, shove it into the closet, and then I just wipe down all my drawers with distilled water. And I throw in like a 72% Bovita pack, and I let it sit for about a week, and then throw back in my cigars and switch back down to like a 69%. And I've only had to re-season like maybe once in the last 3 years.
yeah, well, it's been probably that long for me. I haven't reseasoned it in a while.
I
Last year,
seasoned about a year ago.
did you?
Yeah, and I've been fine. But I also set up a humidor at the same time. So I seasoned my old one and set up my new one and threw everything in. Yeah.
So
And it's been holding steady, man. Nice at 60, anywhere from 64 to 69 is what I keep mine at.
Well, the problem I had a year ago, super staticky and dry here in the winter. And every time I touch a light switch or go to pet the cat or the dog, I'd fucking shock them and they'd run away. Or I'd touch a light switch, shock myself because it was just so fucking dry. It'll get to like minus 50 Celsius and it's so cold and dry. So I installed a humidifier into our furnace and haven't had a single shock this winter. But for some reason, this is the year that my humidor decided to kind of shit the bed. So I don't know.
Looking to getting a Winador. You fit like I have a small one, so I fit like they say it holds 250 cigars, but I could fit a little bit more than that.
Well, I would like an industrial cabinet for downstairs next to my other cabinet.
Yeah.
And that's what I would like to do.
And then I'll just keep my cigars here.
an electric one, right? Well, yeah, then there's plenty of room for everybody.
Well, what's cool is New Air makes cigar humidors where mine only cools, but New Air actually has one that actually heats also, so it'll maintain temperature all year, whether it's winter or summer.
Cool.
So, like I said, I'm recovering from overspending. So I'm trying to smoke what I've got in the stash and trying to drink what I've got without buying new stuff for the most part. It's difficult though.
I'll recover once I get my my check from the government. What was it the COVID aid check? I forget what they call it.
Adam J just popped up a comment, a 2-4 beer. We were talking about him drinking
Crown Royal.
Crown Royal.
Yeah.
So he would come to the party with a 2-4 of beer and a 26er or sometimes a 40-pounder of Crown Royal. And way back was Lambs, but he graduated out of that and went to whiskey. And he would drink that entire 26er of Crown Royal, and then he would drink 24 beers, man. And was he belligerent? Yes.
Yes.
But was he manageable? Also, yes. Like, say, hey, get up, we're going, right? And he's like, okay, let's go. And he'd go anywhere we were going. And I've never seen anything like that in my entire life. Anything like that in my entire life. I met him at the Salmon Fest one time. And I bumped into him. I was like, hey, where's Jeremy? He was our roommate at the time. And he's like, I don't know. And he turns around and looks back at me. And he's like, Josh, when did you get here? And I was like, how many beer have you had? And he was like, 52. And I was like, oh, shit. I looked at his cousin, Perrin. They was like, yeah, about 52, man.
Jesus.
And I was like, well, yeah. I was like, Jesus, man. Still upright walking around looking for hot dogs.
That wouldn't be me. I wouldn't remember any of that.
Oh, buddy.
Looking for hot dogs.
Yeah. We're going to the hot dog stand. And I'm like, hell yeah, man. Let's go get them dogs, right?
Let's get them dogs,
Yeah.
boy. Oh, my.
Them was good
Are you
times
guys-
after.
Are you guys are you guys into like bottle art, like how pretty glass bottles are for like certain whiskeys?
Yes, I am.
100%.
Dude, like this bottle is heavy as fuck, but you know most of the
Yeah.
weight comes from the cork. Like
Oh,
that's
look at
solid. That's solid brass. That cork is small, but that's solid brass.
Wow.
That shit will. You put a few in a pillowcase, you'll fuck someone stay up.
Yeah. It's like those big ass signatory corks.
Yeah.
Yeah, but those corks are like light in comparison.
Yeah, they're just wooden. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I've noticed only bourbons that I've collected, they have some of the biggest, heaviest.
Chugging Todd's whiskey here.
Good in you. So the biggest, heaviest corks or bottles?
Yeah, dude. No corks. Well, bottles too. Like the glass is like thicker than Scotch. The glass they use in Scotch is like Smoke Wagon uses Italian glass, so it's like there's actually like raised texture on it, kind of like the old Balblair bottles where they had the small textures on the bottle. Now
I've
most
seen the
Scotch
bottles.
bottles.
I just haven't got one in my hands yet.
Josh has one.
Yeah.
Smoke Wagon?
No, I'm sorry, Balblair. I thought you said
Blair. That one that is like 64 bottles. That is the most bourbony Scotch that I've ever tasted in my entire life. And if I tasted it blind, I would say it's bourbon.
Whoa.
Yeah, dude.
What-
Blew my mind.
Is that the one I sent you or no?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Blew my
I
mind.
I still have one unopened and one opened right now, but I keep gassing it because it's one of those special bottles I just never really want to dip into.
I have about half of mine left, probably. I pour it for people who are like super into Scotch, and then they're like, "Oh shit, that's not the Bell Blair I know, right?"
Mm-mm.
Yeah. Didn't you say most of your guys who picked that were bourbon guys?
Oh yeah. Well, one of them is like I guess the VP or one of the founders of the Orlando Whiskey Society, and he helped pick the bottle, and it's phenomenal. Like that was one of the first. Actually, that was the first Balblair I ever had, and I always thought very lowly of Balblair. It was never even on my radar. I always went for stuff more towards like Balvenie and like Linkwood and Lechig, and then he's like, "Oh, try this Balblair." I'm like, I always thought Balblair was Highland, but I think they're a Speyside if I'm not mistaken. But the coloring in them is always like very light, and they always had a thin finish. But that 05 was pretty phenomenal.
Yeah, it's unreal. There was another real good one that came out that I enjoyed. It's gone now, but I bought a bunch of minis. You could get the minis in Grand Prairie.
Oh, the
we
Bellway.
should buy them all, right?
Yeah.
Because we start our night with that, and then we drink the cheaper stuff. Cheers, Steve. Thanks for joining us. Cheers, everybody. Boom.
Well, I just finished that Lecheg. I've already had the Emerald Porto Nova, but I think I'll have a touch more tonight of the Porto Nova.
Porto Nova. Good choice.
El Porto Nova. Portuguese controlled India.
Fuck the Boveda packs, seasoned sponge, distilled solution. Yeah, so I actually have some little crystal containers, and I do like those as well. I have it in my bigger humidor because I also have a cedar box in there. Those shades, actually, Tam. And I only got a couple left, but I have the box in my humidor just because it fits, and I have cigars stacked around it. So I do have those crystals. I like those. But they, unfortunately, don't fit in my...
You got a stand-up humidor.
Yeah, I have
drawers.
a stand-up that one opens like a cabinet.
Yeah, and then has drawers in it.
Yeah, so I can't fit it in there. But I do have those in my bigger one. I like those.
Cheers, Jason. Thanks for joining us, buddy. Hope you learned some stuff tonight.
Cheers.
If not, you can always message or call for questions, buddy. Don't forget, we're doing this again on Sunday. It'll be a little bit different, but we're doing it again on Sunday.
You won't see my ugly face. That's why.
No?
We're
Nah, I
doing
don't know.
this
I'll
on
be
Sunday.
around. I might be around.
You can win some of this, Tam.
What's that?
He wasn't looking. He didn't see.
Oh, all right. Yeah, I'm all for that.
Whiskey in the 6. Pretty weird stuff. Pretty weird stuff, I'm telling you. It's tasty. I think anyone who would taste that would be like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like
What's the
crayon.
where's the whiskey from? Is it
Vaughan,
Canadian or?
Ontario. Yeah, it's Canadian.
Oh,
Out of a small distillery that I first heard about actually from this gentleman, Canadian Outdoor Survival. He's the one mentioned it to us once in a live. He said, "You guys got to try Last Straw." I said, "Never fucking heard of it."
Yeah. Now we've had several.
Yeah, now we've I think 5 or 6 different offerings from them.
And Whiskey in the 6. Pick this one. 70% corn, 20% rye, 10% barley. 3-year-old. 56%.
Oh my. Oh me, oh me, oh my. This Porto Nova, I don't know if I mentioned it earlier today. I think I told you about it, but I did I led a tasting over the holidays. This was one of the ones I sent samples out of. I had like 9 different glasses with stuff in it, and I forgot about the Porto Nova. It ended up hiding behind the laptop, and I saw it 2 days later, and it was right down to almost nothing, but there was this film and particle debris in the glass. And I drank what was left, and it was delicious. There was like no alcohol in it. And then I wiped my finger, rubbed it on my gums,
Oh,
but
yeah,
it
you
was
did.
like baking spice.
Get that in there.
It was delicious.
There's a guy on Instagram who takes like real close-up pictures of the dried up bottoms of glasses, and it's pretty fucking cool.
Yeah,
I wish I could tell you what it is.
that sounds interesting.
Dan
to
would
me.
probably fucking know.
Well,
anyway.
Dan decided to fuck off. So.
But shit, I wish I knew, man. But it's super cool. Yep.
Interesting.
Yep.
Well, holy shit, we've gone for 3 hours on this lovely
3
Friday
hours
night.
Friday night. Thank you for spending your Friday night with us.
Yeah. I mean, I still got another 20 minutes of this cigar.
Yeah, I
How
got
you doing?
about 20. Yeah.
Oh, we'll carry on. Tam, you sticking around
The
for a
reason
little bit?
mine, yeah, my cigar was
I'm working
twice
it
the
slow.
size of yours. And that was on purpose, Ty.
Yeah, I know. You're
And
a
I
fucking
went-
quick smoker.
Yeah, and I went with a Maduro. I thought you would enjoy that.
I do enjoy this.
Yeah, cool.
Having never heard of it before and knowing nothing about it, Dominican, handmade, I like it.
I had
like it a
one
lot.
before, and actually, maybe it came in that pack. Maybe 2 came, but I found it to be like a muffin, cakey, like a muffin, like kind of yummy and scrumptious. Something I would really enjoy after dessert. Man.
see, a lot of those
Like-
cigars I haven't even had yet. So, like when I was
I
looking at
never
that,
even heard of these. These fucking ones that were in that weird sample pack that I
Mhm.
bought, man. I was like, what the fuck? Some of those look cheap as all hell. That one
Yep.
I showed you today.
Yeah.
And man, holy shit. I was like, wow. Very good.
what's funny is before I had sent it out to you, I was looking at the bag and I was like, I'll revisit later and see which one I want to grab for myself. I just never did.
Yeah, you forgot.
I forgot. I was like, man, I've been holding this thing for like 2-3 days. Let me just pack it up and get it the hell out of my house because I don't have room for them, and I couldn't humidify them in my humidor because literally no room. So I was like, pack it up, shipped it out. Oh, so did Customs open the box, or it came in like one piece for you?
No, it's all good, man.
I wonder if it's because I put on the I gift wrapped the shit out of it, and then it was like a birthday gift or some shit on there, and I was like,
Yeah.
is
There's only
crayons or Play-Doh?
candles. There's candles and Play-Doh anyway.
It
Yeah.
works.
So Andrew Earl just joined us. Says, sup, boys.
Who's
And-
Andrew Earl?
That's my good bro, man. I grew up with Andrew. We call him Gabby. Adam J kind of grew up with him. Adam J was a little bit later on the scene, but I've known Gabby since, I don't know, we were 5 or 6 or something, right?
Way to show up at the 3-hour mark when we're already drunk.
I sent him the link there. Gabby will stop by from time to time, shoot the shit. Yeah. I hope you're doing well, Gabby. Andrew. Oh, his old buddies call him Gabby, man.
Okay, well, I don't know him, so it'll be Andrew to
A
me.
lot of people call him Andrew now. Yeah. Is that right, Gabby? Andrew, I guess you are. Do people call you by your last name and stuff? I'm always interested about this because we had nicknames growing up always. Like Adam Alcon, Adam J. Like His name is Adam J. As far as anyone who's ever known him.
Oh, so these are from Tam. These cigars we're smoking then.
Well, I purchased these
Yes.
through a friend.
They were just muled. They were
Yeah,
just muled. That's all.
Yeah, they're muled. And we decided to divide and conquer, and it costs a little more, but it was better this way.
It is
Because
more
it's
fun
still-
that way. You
yeah.
get selections you can't get elsewhere. So
And I'm telling you, man, in this sampler pack, one I threw straight up in the garbage. I took 2-3 puffs, and I doubted it, and I fucking tossed it. It was disgusting. I can't even remember what it was.
Was
there's
it like
another one.
was it like a Cameroon wrap or a Connecticut wrap?
Don't even remember. It was so far under my radar that I was like, fuck this shit. I threw it away. And there was another one, no name, that I don't recall what it was. But I took a couple puffs and I couldn't get a draw, and I was like, no, I'm not playing this game, right? So, but every other one has been quite nice. These are quite lovely. The one I had last night was just lovely and looked like a weird, cheap cartoon on the label.
I can tell this is a cheaper cigar than my father, but it's better.
Yep.
That's fucked up.
This one's
Well-
better than the father I had as well.
If you guys keep the bands or take pictures, I can see they sell like individuals. Like I can probably get like 2-3 of them for you at a time instead of having to buy that whole sampler again. Because I stopped buying samples a long time ago. Like I mainly just go in there, grab. You guys got to check out the Cigar Lounge. It's freaking awesome. You walk in, more cigars than you can imagine, and you literally just randomly pick anything off the shelf. Or the employees that work there, they really know their shit. So whenever I walk in, they're like, what do you want today? I'm like, I don't know, a Maduro. And they'll literally just walk me down the aisle and like, that's one. What's the last one you smoked? And like, they know the flavor profiles enough that I remember one time they just grabbed the random Padron for me, not even the fancy 26 or 64s or any of those. They grabbed me like this Padron 5000, which was like $7-8 a stick. It was a pretty solid cigar.
That would be like $40 here.
Yeah, not just $40. They'd probably make you remove the band and put on some shitty label.
A lot of them are just putting this plain packaging label on top of the original label, which I appreciate.
Oh, is that
But-
right?
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
why
like
is
that
that?
a
I
lot.
never understood that.
Oh, it's our
Oh.
shitty fucking government. 3 shitty fucking liberal senators decided that they were going to do plain packaging for all tobacco products. So all cigarettes, they picked this color that looks like a diaper shit, brown, green, and that's what cigarette packets are. And it all had to be the same font. And then they also passed it on to cigars. So their reasoning is this is too colorful and pretty, and this will entice children to smoke, and boxes as well. So a box of cigars in a beautiful box, like my father, with usually the paintings they
Gorgeous.
got on them
Yeah.
and shit, right? That had to be removed because the sheer image would make children want to buy it. I said, fucking cigars should have been exempt because there's no child that's going, oh, $30 for one? No, I'll take the cheap pack of Indian smokes instead.
Yeah.
It was just absolute horseshit. We have a lot of those here in Canada where they don't think logically. It's that woman from The Simpsons. Won't somebody think of the children? It's that. That's why we have it.
It's intense.
Well- Well, there are some of those unicorn cigars where they, I forget what they're called, but they have the Cookie Monster band on it. I hear those
Oh,
are
yeah.
some fantastic cigars. I've just never seen it
Really?
or heard anything about them. So I'd be interested to get my hands on one. There's even a Elmo one floating around, if I remember
Can you
correctly.
pass
But
me this?
An Elmo cigar?
Yeah, I've seen
so
those.
are marketed to children.
I
but
didn't
again,
see them here. No, I've seen people
No.
posting them.
oh yeah, well, you introduced me to Not So Gentlemanly Cigar Club or whatever that.
Yep.
Dude, like I've seen so many awesome cigars on there that I started like grabbing, and I gotta say the hate for Cohiba is strong on that page. Like,
Oh my
they
God!
hate-
There's no such thing as a Cohiba.
Yeah.
It's just a story.
They're not
to scare
real.
children.
Cuba's like Finland. It doesn't exist.
oh, they
Yeah.
like on
And
this page as soon as you post up a Cohiba, everyone's like fake, no matter how
Fake, yeah.
real it is, fake. And
Here in Canada, we don't have the issue of fake Cohiba so often.
No.
Most of the Cohiba, I would venture to say any Cohiba that you purchase in a legit store here is real, because we don't have that issue. We're allowed to do it.
Yeah.
And
I just get all mine from overseas. If I were to try to buy a Cohiba in the States, they'll sell me like one for like $100, and I could buy a box of them for maybe about 25 per stogie, and that's way more reasonable than like, running to like a cigar lounge and they'll have one hidden behind the counter like $100, and it's just like the regular Robusto. And you're like, it's not even a Bahique or anything special. So
see, stuff like Davidoffs are like that here. And what's the other one? Trinidad. Try to find a Trinidad
Yeah, you
for
don't see Trinidad's often
under
anymore.
$50.
dude, even finding Trinidad's from my site that I go to, like I usually aim to buy a box of cigars where they're like $10 or less per stick, and like that I Havanas, like on their promo page, literally all their cigars are like really fantastically priced. So whenever they go through a promo sale, I see something good I like. Next thing you know, I have like 3-4 boxes in my humidor, and so I only have to refill maybe once every 4 months, once every 3 months. So I always have like 2 shelves just dedicated to Cuban cigars because they're just so cheap from this page.
The ones I bought from the page were, 50 to 70% off. And by the time it got here to me, it's $10 a stick.
Which
That's
is still
including
$20 cheaper.
That's including the shades.
Oh yeah, okay.
10
The
shades
undercrowns,
for $10 each, roughly averaged out overall.
$27 for a shade here.
Right? So there you go, man.
Yeah, that's fine.
They really don't want you to smoke up in Canada, huh?
No,
It's
man.
unbelievable, dude.
And it's by province too. So Alberta, our province, has a
Or higher.
tobacco excise tax of 88%.
I can't
Just for a
live with that.
tobacco product, just in this province. It's cheaper in other provinces, but yeah, they're very communistic in that way, where they just want to. Well, not communistic, dictatorship, where it's oh no, you can't make decisions for yourself. Let us do it for you, and you can't have this stuff. And if you do really want it, you're going to pay us a fuck ton of tax.
Well, that's kind of how it was when I used to live in Connecticut. So up in like, all right, the price
Connecticut's
of a
not
pack
real
of
state.
fuck out of here.
Connecticut's just a highway. It's just a highway out of New York. Connecticut's not real.
I have no idea.
Dude, like Connecticut is small. I'll admit that, because when I lived there, driving from one end of the state to the other took maybe an hour and change, whereas down in Florida, just to get from one side of Orlando to the other takes like over 45 minutes, and that's not even taking traffic into account.
That's just the way your roads are set up.
No, it's a straight shot. It's just like in Connecticut when it says, okay, you pull up GPS and it says, oh, it'll take you 20 minutes to get to your destination. You can usually make it in like 10 minutes. Whereas in Florida, if they say it'll take you 20 minutes, they mean it's 20 minutes of just straight highway driving. And I'm cranking it at like, 80 miles an hour or faster, depending on if there's cops.
Yep, Connecticut's not real.
I don't know. So the stupid thing about Connecticut was I remember, so in Florida, like a pack of cigarettes will cost like about $8. And in Connecticut, a pack of cigarettes, I remember years ago, ran me almost like $20 a pack. Like they taxed the fuck out of it because they did not want people smoking.
That's all it is here. It's just they really do try to push it out, man. It's an issue.
Yeah, it's bad.
But I don't feel like bitching about our government right now. I do it enough.
Fucking government. Fucking Trudeau.
He's still around? I don't know enough about politics.
Oh, I'm a right of center libertarian, and even that I'm moving further away. So, oh well. Yeah, 88%. Why? Because fuck you. That's why.
You ever listen to that Canadian, that comedian, what's his name? Andrew Chang on Netflix?
No, I skipped that one. I know who you're talking about.
Oh,
but
he had this funny skit about politics where we should just put Asian people in office because we don't fucking care. We just want shit to fucking work. That's it. and I'm all for that. I'm like, I just want stuff to work at the end of the day. I don't care who's crying, just make it work, and I'm all for that. So like for
So the
me,
iron workers, Adam J? Can you do this? Oh yeah. Can you fix this? I can fix anything.
I'll make it work.
Yeah.
mhm.
We'll find a way.
Are you a millwright? But I am today. We gotta do another purge.
Yeah, fucking do
Folks,
it.
get
Let's
sick in
see
here.
our breath. You can almost barely see the camera.
It's chilly today, folks. Let me tell you.
You should come down to Florida. It was 85 degrees today, and right now it's chilly 66.
Right now,
I'd
it's
love to come to
minus
Florida.
27 right now.
I'd love to come to Florida, Tam.
It was
Except
minus 37 earlier.
when I decide to come back to Canada, my government has determined that I must stay in a hotel for $2,000 upon my return.
You can't stay home. No, you have to stay in their special quarantine hotel.
Oh, that's balls. Oh, is that the one where you're locked inside and you can't leave your room and they just deliver you food every day?
Yeah.
That's the one for $2,000. Yay!
No, like the U.S. is a little bit more lax than that. Once you
It's
hit,
chilly, eh? We're gonna have to turn on the heater.
Well, yeah, you're in Florida. Like, Florida always gets a bad rap, but, the way you hear people bitch about it, you'd think COVID started in Florida.
it didn't end in Florida. I'll say that. It's still running really rampant down here, and so I severely limit myself to who I see, because there's only probably like 2 or 3 people I actually hang out with outside the house, and they never go anywhere because their wives are crazy. So, it works out for me.
That's it. I just hang out with Josh. It's just easier.
Burr.
God damn, it's cold.
Oh, I got this cozy sweater.
Oh. You're going to see my nipples.
It's minus 27.
Oh.
I miss the cold weather, honestly.
Oh man, that's way better.
Oh. Burr, you wouldn't miss this, Tam. I never remember what the fucking conversion is, but what's minus 40 Celsius in Fahrenheit?
It was minus 64.
It was minus 64 today?
No,
Oh,
a couple weeks. Well,
Yeah.
a week, 10 days ago.
Wait, so it was minus 40 for you guys?
today it was minus 41 or
minus
something
37.
Celsius.
So that's. Oops.
Let me Google through this.
That's minus 34 Fahrenheit.
Yeah, minus 34. I don't, do
Fahrenheit.
you even experience minus in Florida?
No, not at all.
No.
Minus
Like we experience
34.
minus brain cells, but that's about it.
I'll
See-
tell you the coldest that got here this year.
If we come there, our fat faces will just melt off.
The
We'll
coldest,
just be sweaty.
Tam, the coldest that got here this year was minus 83.2 Fahrenheit.
Well, you guys are like right up in the Arctic Circle. So,
Yeah.
Damn near, yeah.
Yeah.
so can you guys actually do that thing where you step outside with a pot of boiling water and throw it in the air and it turns into snow?
Oh,
I
yeah.
did it the first year I got here.
Yeah.
Didn't give a fuck after. I said, why would I go outside when it's that cold? That's stupid. There's enough people that have done videos on it. I don't need to do it too.
I tried it once when I was living up north, and it was maybe 32 degrees Fahrenheit, so that's like what, 0 degrees Celsius?
Yeah.
No, horrible idea. Don't do it. You gotta wait until it's a lot colder, because as soon as I threw it up in the air, I made the mistake of standing underneath it.
You
So,
burned yourself.
it was a very warm bath, but it was not pleasant, because like as soon as it hit my jacket, it froze like almost instantly.
Oh, for sure, man.
Not as cold as Texas.
Oh, that sucked for them badly. I have friends in Texas where they're without power and they're freezing, and then they're like, oh yeah, today's 40 degrees. I'm like, that's it. 40 degrees is nothing, but they're not built for that climate, so I can see why it hurts them.
My buddies were good.
But I'm not built to be down in Texas in the summer either. So
Oh, I lived far north, and now I live far south in the U.S., and so getting used to the warm weather sucked for like the first 5 years. Like
Connecticut is not far north, Tam.
far north U.S.
Oh, fuck.
Mm.
Well, I think we got to wrap this up here soon.
Yeah, I'm just about finished. Just about.
What a night. What a fun fucking
Good session,
night.
man. Yeah, thanks
Absolutely.
everybody for joining us. Tam, thanks for coming in on the ass end there. Super fun. Talking about some stogies.
Yeah,
We
thanks for
got 5
having me.
minutes or so left.
Yeah, we got another 5, and then we'll wrap it up. But yeah, this was super fun, folks. If anybody's still drinking, what's in your glass at this point? Tam, what are you drinking now? Still?
I just poured a second of the collaboration.
Okay.
What? I don't even know what
That
ABV this
giant,
is.
beautiful bottle.
Yeah, that's a beautiful bottle.
Yeah, it's only 56.5, so it's not that strong.
We're on the Amaroot, me and Ty, the Porta Nova at 62.1%. The port finished, of course, and it's beautiful color.
Oh, I gotta flex a little bit on the Amaroot. My club, we actually have a barrel pick, one of the first barrel picks coming out of Amaroot. So we should be seeing that in a couple of years, like a year or two. So I can't wait for that.
What kind of cask?
No fucking clue. It was before they started having casks. So it was
Interesting.
it was like their house blend or their house whiskey, and we grabbed the barrel a couple of years back, and now we're just waiting on it.
Very cool.
Can't wait until that comes in. And then we also actually have one of the first barrel picks coming out of Bardstown too, and we're hitting 7 years on that one. So hopefully soon they'll come in. Or
Wow, man.
hopefully
Super
soon.
cool.
Hopefully soon I
have one
fly
of
out there and get to drink it.
Your club's Four Roses.
Oh yeah, the Perfect 10.
Perfect 10, yeah. I've done a
That
couple
is-
photo shoots with that one now.
Have you opened it yet?
No, it's just sitting in the bunker.
Dude,
Get
open
that
it.
one,
It
Hopefully, when Steve from Park Whiskey Society comes up here, we'll crack it open.
Okay.
it's
then.
it's a good bottle. It's
I wanna
my
share it
favorite
with a lot of
one.
good friends.
It is one of my favorite releases. And I'm still, unfortunately, I'm almost done with mine, so I'm hunting for another one from club members, seeing if they're willing to trade me for the Perfect
Really,
10. Because
I
like that
can't
Perfect
wait
10,
to open it. I'm so excited.
dude, that Perfect 10 on secondary will sell for like 200 plus.
Oh
And
yeah, we're gonna water our mustaches. It's
Dude,
gonna be awesome.
It's a nice, it's a nice vanilla caramel, almost a custard flavor
Dude,
to it.
Hell yeah.
Oh, I
Saying
love
all the right things, my
Yeah.
man.
That's what I look for in a bourbon, man. I love that
Mhm.
custard creaminess. I like a lot, like a big oak spice too, but the oak's got to be like nice and crisp. Otherwise, give me that creamy deliciousness, man.
Yeah, I can see why you like the Woodford Reserve then,
Yeah,
because like it's like almost like a peppery oak on
Yeah.
it.
I don't like that in Scotch, but I like it in bourbon.
Not me. I stay away from like Old Forester and Woodford Reserve. It's just not
Yeah.
for me. It's
I like
it's too
my
sharp.
bourbon to be a little bit abrasive.
I
Yeah,
like my
but-
ryes.
I don't,
I like my ryes to be really aggressive, but my bourbons, I want that to be like creamy and like sweet.
yeah, yeah, I like that too, though. I do like that creamy notes, man.
Mm. That's what she said.
Four Roses single barrel.
I'm not 100% sure, Ben. I only have one Four Roses, and that's the Perfect 10 from
Is that the
Ben.
one that's got the model on
Yeah.
it, the cartoon model?
Yeah. I did a couple photo shoots with it. Super fun.
You got to get one of your models to pose in the exact same way and hold the bottle.
And if you look at it, that sticker on the side actually has a caricature of the guys that picked the bottles, the
Really?
barrel. Yeah. So like we
No
have
way.
like we have like the founding members on that label, as well as the owner of the liquor store, Sam Patel. So he's on it too. And I forget how many people are on. I'd have to stare at the bottle, but that's usually how we do like our really good picks. Like we'll just put their faces on it. And so
Cool.
I have like my face on like 2 bottles, but like unfortunately it's not a caricature, so you have to stare at my ugly mug. Like I ended up doing a Woodinville, and it was through a Zoom barrel pick, and it kind of it sucked. It's not fun doing a barrel pick on a Zoom call. And so they have a picture of me with the most awkward face and with my hair like my hair was like super long at the time, and I just flipped out one day. I just shaved it all off. I pulled a Britney Spears.
I wouldn't want long hair in Florida.
No.
Not for me.
Ben says Stag Junior. I like Stag Junior a lot.
If you can find it.
Stag Junior used to come to Grand Prairie all the time for insanely cheap.
You got to find Stag Junior Batch 15. That's actually the really good one. It's better than last year's GTS.
We
Yeah,
can't
batch
find
15.
fuck all for Stag Junior now.
No, nowadays it's gone forever.
Even down here, Stag is hard to find. Stag is one of the first things that taters grab, where like it just disappears instantly because of the resale value, or just because they want to flex. Like, hey, look what I have. I used to have a few Stags. I didn't like them. I just sold them all. Actually, I ended up trading 2 of my Stags for, I think, a Scotch, actually.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I collect bourbons to sell so I can buy Scotch. That's literally it.
Makes sense to me, man. Adam J says, I like getting punched in the face. That's true. I like getting just mouth smack.
We got this one. The fuck is it called? Knockout, punch out, something like that. We were going to film it at a boxing studio. We haven't had a chance to do that due to COVID, but that's sitting there.
Yeah, Teddy the Bear Ash. I'll get him to punch me in the face with a glove. We'll film it in slow motion. I think that'll be really nice. Maybe I'll get him to punch me like while I'm sipping.
Can I do it?
Sure.
Awesome.
Have you guys tried that whiskey yet?
No,
No.
I don't even think it's whiskey. It's like a whiskey liqueur. It's a black bottle. I'm trying to picture it in my mind. I don't even know what the fuck it is. The bottle drew me to it and I bought it. So
I know like some current whiskey brands, I can't remember which one, they're trying to revisit the old recipes where it used to be a whiskey blend where they would mix it with like grain alcohol and vodka. It like years ago, right? Like back in the 70s when everyone was just drinking vodka and gin, whiskey was trying to make it out onto the market by blending their stuff with grain just so it's more approachable, and they made some of the most heinous stuff. It was absolutely terrible. But the decanters that they came in were absolutely beautiful. Like they were painted ceramic decanters. Like there was like this cool one where it was this artist came in and he painted like this MLB scene where it's like a baseball batter hitting stuff. Wow, I'm kind of fucked up. Whew. I won that bottle in a random raffle, and freaking, I'm kind of sad. The guy was great that did the raffle. Unfortunately, he dropped it, and so he asked me, he's like, "Well, I would have sent you the empty one anyways, because everything in there, he's pretty sure was like biohazard. It smelled terrible." I'm like, "No, send it to me. I want to drink it." It's all right, Ty. You know this. When your buddy comes up to you, you're like, "Oh, this smells bad." You want to smell it, right?
of course.
It's a guy thing. And so he's doing this video review. He's like, "Oh, this shit tastes terrible. I don't want anyone drinking it, not even my enemy." I'm like, "I'll drink it. I just want to drink it just to see how bad it really is."
Yeah, I said that to Ty the other day. When I taste something that's really bad, it's almost as exciting if something's really good. Because it's not every day that you taste the worst thing that you've ever tasted.
Oh,
And that AC is the worst whiskey that I've ever tasted.
I don't think it's the worst, but fuck, it's bad.
I tell you
man.
something, man. If that's not the worst, I can't think of what the worst is. Maybe
I have-
Angel's Envy that I had that was a Dominican Republic made whiskey. That was
there
bad.
was
Not the Blue Angels Envy.
No, it was Angel's Share or something like that.
Oh no, I think I know which one that is. There's Angel's
That was
Envy
bad.
and Angel's Envy Rye, and then there's Angel's Envy like cast strength port finish or whatever. That one's funky. I know a lot of people love it, but not me.
I don't care for Angel's Envy at all.
But I think I have
Never-
an Isla Scotch that you guys might hate. Like for me when I tried it, because like one of my friends, she came to one of our tastings and she's like, "I don't really have any good stuff that could be on par with what you guys have." I'm like, "Just bring something interesting." Oh, she brought something interesting. All right, it tasted like boiled artichoke and asparagus. and like a little bit of
Gross.
scum water.
What the fuck was it?
You lost me at asparagus, man. Gross.
I don't remember what brand it is. I'm gonna have to text her later and find out, and I'll let you guys know. But
I'm done.
every time she's like, oh, "Come on, I'm working on it."
Yeah, I'm done.
He's a fast smoker. Yeah, find out what it is and let me know. I'd be interested to hear.
No, it's not Malort. Fuck no. Oh my god, I have
don't even know
Malort.
what Malort is.
It's the worst whiskey in the world, and they're still mass producing it. I don't even know if it's considered whiskey, is it?
We even had boxed whiskey.
Yeah, we haven't told the people about that yet. We haven't recorded it yet.
We're gonna have to do
I
that.
drank some of that on Wednesday too.
That's better than that.
Oh, I like that stuff. I know you don't because it's like a flavor.
Yeah, but it's not awful, though.
No, I actually like it.
It's weirdly not pleasant. But
It's okay for me.
Yeah.
You ever heard of the Wicked Tango, Wicked 87?
No.
No.
What is that?
It comes in a box that looks like an oil can. It's a bag whiskey.
We have
Like
a whiskey
box
down. We have a whiskey down here. It's called Stillhouse. I don't know if it's across the states, but it's called Stillhouse.
Stillhouse comes in that like an oil can.
Yeah, it looks like it comes in paint thinner. It is a paint
Yeah,
thinner
they
can.
sent me one of those.
It's fucking disgusting.
Yeah. I mixed
Wait.
it with some strange. I think I mixed it with lime crush and cocaine.
Wait,
It's a good mix.
did they send you the black tin or the red tin?
No, they sent me the red. I said I wanted original. I didn't want flavored.
Oh, the black tin is unflavored, but it's just as heinous.
I just spiked punch with it. That's all.
Dude,
Now I
at that
wanna
point,
try it.
just
It's in
drink
there
grain.
somewhere under the sink. I'm pretty sure.
We'll dig it
If
out.
you're gonna drink that crap, just do yourself a favor and just drink grain. Just get shit faced already, because that stuff is. Oh my god,
Oh,
that
yeah.
stuff is terrible.
It's bad.
Dude, it's so bad. I'm pretty sure it ate the plastic lining inside the can.
Yeah, I can do that.
All right, I'm gonna put one more thing up here.
Yeah, we're signing off.
Not just yet. Not just yet. Very soon though.
I'm gonna have to send you guys a couple of these. I think you'll get a kick out of them because like they have a nice oiliness to them, and by the time you get this cigar, it's gonna be aged in my humidor for a couple of months, so it'll pick up some
Well, that's no
nice
problem.
notes.
So thanks for sticking around, Tam. We appreciate it. Thanks for joining us. If anybody would like to follow Tam on Instagram, he's always posting some super cool shit. You can find him up there at Octavius Auto.
Close enough.
I was close.
We're at like whiskey number 14.
Yeah. I don't know if you know this, but we've been drinking. So
Hey,
check out Tam. He's got some cool shit. He's always talking about his Florida club, and he sends us some righteous shit.
Yeah, some cool stuff.
So, but thanks again, Tam. We appreciate it, buddy.
Well, thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Cheers, man.
We'll talk to you later,
All right.
man. Cheers.
Cheers. Bye, guys.
So that was Tam, everybody.
Yeah, that was awesome. It was
You've
nice
heard us
to,
talk about it many times.
Yeah, it's nice to put the face to the name. And I put the face to the name a while ago because my wife had sent out a request for people to wish me happy birthday. I think maybe a year or two ago.
Oh,
And she spliced together a video of people wishing me happy birthday. It was super cool. So that was the first time I seen Tam. We had conversed many times before, as we still do on Instagram.
cool.
What we call the Florida Connection.
He's the man. They'll make a movie one day like the French Connection, but better.
Yep. Way cooler.
So, oh, yeah. What a day. What a night.
That was prettier. That was long hair back then, Tam.
The hot long hair, indeed. Yeah, shit, man. I only got a couple more draws on this,
I'm
but
done.
I'd say we're finished here.
Yeah, I'm done.
This was super fun. Thank you
Thank
all
you,
that
folks.
stuck around. Ben, I'm sorry to hear that you didn't have a great day. I'm glad that we could
Yeah,
bring you some smiles and laughter. We try our best.
it's fun night. Thanks for spending your Friday with us, folks. We'll be
Yeah.
back on Sunday
We will be back here Sunday night.
talking whiskey in the 6. And and you can find out how you can get a sample of this stuff and try it for yourself and come on the Whiskey Heathen show so we can put a face to the name. I think that would be super fun.
It is. It's going to be enjoyable. Yeah, with that, fucking
Cheers, dog.
cheers, man.
Cheers, y'all.
Cheers, heathens. Thanks for joining us. Hit that like button. Do us a favor. Share it with your friends. See you guys on Sunday. Bye.